Let me see. Let's go back. Let me see. We have London Man was in the house. We have Gnostic Chef, Void, Vividness. We also had Piano Man, which is up here on the panel with us. We got Look Within. Sorry about that. We also have Graphics is in the house. We have I said Vividness, Yeti Life, Rebecca Joe. Void changed his thing. Samantha Sweet, Anne, Mimi, that's me, and we also have Christos de Leopolis. Let me see, scrolling down the chat very quickly, shouting you out, guys. Malcolm Sheen's in the house. Welcome to the stream. AK Crawling, man. Much love, brother. Let me see. Be Good, Do Good's in the house. All right. 76ers in the house. Who else is here? There we go. I think Emilios Man just popped in. And we got I Am the Tao as well. So welcome, guys.
It's Tao. It's Tao. He is the Tao.
He's the Tao. T-A-O? Tao?
It's not Tao. It's Tao.
Why? Well, then put a
Haven't
D
you ever
in
seen a
front.
Paul
If
and
it's
Slave
Tao,
broadcast?
put a D in front of it because there's something wrong.
No, you don't get to change something that was created years before you. See, that was here before us, and so it will not change. It's Tao. It's pronounced the Tao. It's the way. And if you don't know the way, then I highly suggest everybody here go to Paul Enslaved. Proper instruction motivates people. He can instruct you on the way of the Tao, the way of the truth, and standing up for rights and freedom. Thank you.
Right. So the Tao, in my opinion, is a T-A-O says Tao. There's no D there.
It is not the Tao. It is the Tao. Do you not understand? Are you angry, man? Are you very, very angry? You bad.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that was bad. But it is the Tao. Seriously, it's the Tao, Patrick. And since we're working together, I need you to pronounce it right because the people out there, they need to hear your beautiful voice. They need to hear the Tao.
You want me to say the Tao?
Yeah, and then we need you to stand up and prove you're not paraplegic.
All right. So
yeah, we need to see that there's more to
Tao.
Patrick than just a face because we're not even sure that you're real anymore.
It's the Tao.
Stand up, hand down, or get out.
All right, I can't do it. I'm gonna have to kick myself.
Guys, I just want to let you know I'm merging with OTW. I'm live right now, filling my commitment of consistency to fill the morning slot with Benton. I'm filling Benton's slot in the morning. I love filling Benton's slot in the morning. It's my favorite thing to do is fill Benton's slot in the morning. So thank you guys for being here.
Are we supposed to be disgusted by that? Because Benton is actually a pretty cool dude. So, I mean, the only part that disgusts me is the O'Shea part. But
right. I appreciate that, Moose. You're a very funny person. And I think we got a dynamic duo situation after the baby crying bit yesterday. So I just want to thank you for that, Moose. You brought a lot of joy to my life.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I love you too. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to lighten your load.
Whoa. Yeah. Anytime you're around, Moose, my loads, I have lighter loads in me, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, Nachiketa made it.
I don't know anything about shooting blanks, so that's that. I mean, I shoot fully leaded.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, when you're around, I bend you over and I blow a nice load, and then I'm lighter when it comes to loads. That's what I said. So now.
Oh, so you're trying to make ass babies? Okay, I thought you were trying to make real babies.
What's up, you fucking cupcakes? It's your favorite roided. What's up, you fucking cupcakes? It's your favorite roided out retard, Wes Watson. Welcome to OTW News. It's Wednesday, May the 24th. And what the fuck are you doing right now?
Is a retard.
Sitting there at your computer like precious little bitches. Now shut the fuck up and get to work, cupcakes. Check out Cage's channel, Caged Reality, or I will forcefully inject you with my used steroid needles. Much love, everyone. What's up, you fucking cupcakes? It's your favorite.
You're
There's no way to add inflection to that? That's terrible.
I don't know. I don't think it was that bad, but it's I don't know.
You're a bad boy.
I'm just saying, there's no inflection, no up and down with the voice. It's just like a straight monotone thing. That's terrible.
So Brian, now that you're gay or bi, are you gonna sign up for Grindr or Tinder? I mean,
No.
does Tinder ask you? Does Tinder actually? Because I never used Tinder. Does Tinder ask you if you're like into dudes and chicks, or does it just like give you one option?
I guess you
It
could select.
pigeonholes you?
Well, they would always throw in a dude. I noticed, like, and see if you'll swipe right or left. They're always throwing a random dude there. But yeah, it's part of the preferences. I think it says like, what are you into or whatever, and then you know what I'm saying? And then I think if there's options, I don't know if there's a buy option or you could, I don't know. I know there's definitely an option.
No, there's men, women, and both.
Oh, okay.
If that's what you're
Yeah, I don't really like those dating apps even when it comes to women, and men are fucking gross. Doing Grindr just sounds like herpes or HIV waiting to happen. Not that I really believe that HIV is a real thing, but it just men are fucking gross, dude. They're just like, because there's no like dialogue. It's just like, where's the location? How far are you from the person? It's just like, that's how men roll. It's just like, how far are you? Let's fuck. It's fucking disgusting, dude. But
I'm sure you can find some nice chicks with dicks on Grindr, right? If that's what you're into.
Just said, I don't want to fucking be a disgusting herpes having person from the freaks on there, dude. I want someone like Nachiketa that I could court, that we could talk to organically. You know what I mean? Kid's hot. It's got a lot.
I don't want to interrupt anything though. I mean, you guys have a history already, so.
Who? Me and who? Cleveland?
I don't know. Other people who's been coming to this panel than I have. I'm quite new here.
Yeah, but I like the new me. You know what I mean? It's fresh.
Yeah, you're quite new, but you're easily the best looking motherfucker over here.
I like the new you too, Brian.
Excluding me.
You're confident. You're you actually are not afraid to speak your mind and jump into tough conversations. Sometimes you're abrasive, but you know what? I think that's your stoicness about you too. You know, like people come at you. People come at him all the time, right? People come at Brian because they think he's a big dude. He's some dude who's going to come pick on everyone. And I think that kind of puts him in that role of like shitting on people. So, Brian, I see the cuddly bear in you, and I think you and Ben will have a wonderful relationship together. And praise be.
Yeah, the bear, like a gay bear, the hairy bearded gay guy. Yeah, me and Nachiketa walking hand in hand. Fuck yeah, dude, I like that shit.
Well, he might like that beard to be ruffled up, ruffled up against his body, like, or somebody might like that,
Fuck yeah, someone will.
But the thing is do you think that it might turn off some of your like female what do you call it? What do you call it? Prospectives? Maybe a girl doesn't really like. Maybe she's not down with that.
Because I haven't heard from Marika lately, and I wonder if she's all pissed off about the new bride. But that's okay. You know what I mean? If they can't handle what I am and what I'm exploring and I'm figuring out myself, then, you know what I mean? Maybe it's not meant to be. So, it is what it is, Moose. I appreciate your questions and inquiries, though. So
you see, this is what I was mentioning before you popped on, Moose. Is like you and Brian O'Shea could work together and come up with this fucking phenomenal comedy skit that could be actually something pretty. When you add in a little bit of improv into that and everything, it'd be fucking crazy shit, man.
What do you mean add a little improv? Like everything I do is improv, like 90% actually.
Well, but you still have a sense of structure that would actually complement both of you. And you guys working together would probably create something really fucking hilarious, in my opinion. But
so basically, you're telling us that we need to film Brokeback Mountain 2 for you,
something like that, or Hangover would have been a better example.
Hangover is not a love story though, and so people love stories.
That's the whole point.
Like women love stories.
Hangover.
Yeah,
you know how many women watch Brokeback Mountain? Tons of women.
I don't know. I don't even know what Brokeback Mountain is. I have no idea. I've never heard of that before.
Well, that movie came out when I was working at Blockbuster, and it's a movie with that dude from Bubble Boy and Heath Ledger, and they're gay cowboy lovers, right?
River Phoenix or what? Jaquan Phoenix or whatever the fuck.
No, I think it's Jake Gyllenhaal.
Guy from there you go. Yeah, that dude. Donnie Darko, and so yeah,
okay.
so that. I had to go to work every day, right? And I didn't care that there was some movie on the shelf or whatever, but the thing played the trailer like 400 to 500 times a day. And the trailer would be like, "I wish I knew how to quit you." It's like one gay dude like yelling out to another, and it's just one of those like moments that you're like, I literally got to listen to this shit like 500 times a day. It was like being in a fucking Russian torture chamber for like fucking 12 hours a day, dude. Fucking pulled my eyes out. Like I literally I would leave like in the middle of work. I would just walk outside and spark a fucking blunt. Like no joke. I was like sitting right there, right in front of the store, just smoking weed because I could not take it anymore. I literally could not take the fucking mundane bullshit.
See, I wouldn't mind sitting down one evening with Moose, just me and him, and watching that movie because Moose has such a beta thing. But yeah, I could see me and Moose merging, like OTW said. You know what I mean? Like me and Moose getting together, we could brainstorm. You could suck my cock. You guys know what I'm talking about. Moose seems like a lovely young boy.
The thing is, Brian, is like I don't have a big mouth, and so I'm not into that stuff. So like,
are you saying I have a big cock? Don't worry, I don't have a big cock, so it'll work out for both of us.
Well, no, I'm just saying that my mouth is fit for the vagina.
Can you show us what you got there, Rob, to kind of like change the subject and maybe?
No. I don't want to change the subject. Wait a minute. I have a better idea.
See, that's the thing. Sean's always coming in
great. I mean, it's good stuff. I'm saying as compared to what my guy has, I just got the shit that I get a lot of.
Whoa. Oh, now it's getting real intimate here.
Okay, it's your moment to shine. Go ahead and give us a show, man. I want to see something, man. Go ahead, improv.
So now it feels like
one. The pressure's on.
Let me speak for both of us here real fast. When I say that we're not monkeys, that you can just be like, all right, the circus is on, go to town.
Shut up.
I don't work like that. I don't work like that. I don't work on command. I work based purely on the spirit.
Audience.
Like if I'm inspired to do it, I will do it. I'm not feeling inspired. You tell me what to do. It doesn't inspire me. Like if Brian was to be like, "Hey Moose, do you want to go do this?"
O'Shea's face. Come on, you're telling me.
But if O'Shea was like, "You're gonna do this," then it's like, no, I'm not gonna do that, O'Shea. Like, see, we're not monkeys. We're not monkeys.
See, if O'Shea's like, we're going to do this, we're going to have sex, Moose. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do this. See, he wasn't like, no. He was just like, I don't know, O'Shea. No, I don't want to do it. I'm just going to stop feeling my leg.
Like, I might have the spirit of my mama for a second, and the thought might cross my mind. But then, like, my testosterone drives in, and I just couldn't. I couldn't find myself in that position. I'm sorry, O'Shea.
This is awkward, man. This is like when like Verily's up there. I'm starting to feel awkward, dude. I kind of want to flirt.
I mean, yeah, like you're getting turned down by a man, and it's not even like I wanted to turn you down. It's just like they put me on the spot, dude.
Well, I mean, come on, man. I mean, you might just be in denial of your. It's all right though, Moose. You could just let it shine. It's just a bit, Moose. You know what I mean? It's just a bit. Just go with it, Moose. You know what I mean? Don't worry.
Like I'm not afraid to go with it. It's just like I'm not really like. I mean, the thing with the bit is you take the bit a little too far, and the next thing you know, I might be hiking with you in the forest, and you might like put your arm around my shoulder or something, and that's like at that point, I don't know if I'd be man enough to say no.
Right?
I mean, you're a big burly fellow, and you might have a knife or a gun or something, and a mask. You might put a mask on, and that would scare me.
Right. I could have a knife or gun in my pocket, or I could just be happy to see you. You know what I mean? So either way, it'll work out.
Sean's shaking his head.
If you're gonna,
he knows he made me mad.
If you're gonna be with the dude, wouldn't you want to be with?
We're gonna get through this, Sean. Peniel, I still love you. Just please.
If I was gonna be with a dude, what? If I was gonna be,
wouldn't you want to be with? Wouldn't you want to be with one that looks like a chick?
Well,
No,
Moose is
he
so
actually-
effeminate. Like Moose is so effeminate that Beard doesn't even really like. Yeah, I guess I'd prefer if Moose had a nice, smooth, or like, you know what I mean? Like,
and like I'm gonna admit that for you, Brian. You know, like you like young boys, and I have the body of a young boy, so it's no
Yeah, somebody
not a
clip that.
strange thing to me, brother. You know, I understand why you like me.
yeah, I mean, throwing pedophilia jokes out there aren't that funny, Rob. You know what I mean? That's kind of.
I didn't say
amateur hour.
no. Don't say that. No, I said a young
did say
man.
young
Hey, he's the one
boys.
that brought it there.
He
I
said
didn't say a
boys. He said
child.
young boys. I mean, come
I
on,
didn't
young
say
boys.
child though. I didn't say child. I wasn't talking a 13-year-old boy. I was talking more like a 19-year-old. You know, like fresh out of high school, still chicken chested, got chicken legs.
Yeah, Moose, keep going. Tell us
you
how
know,
what you're thinking about over there.
I need to go lift some weights again, dude. I should, instead of talking to you, I should be fucking hitting the floor.
Fuck yeah, you should, dude. Get all in shape for when I travel out there and we go on that hike together.
The problem is you probably blow too fast.
Yeah, you got to work on those clips. They tend to interrupt everything. I wonder, do you use OBS software?
Yeah, I have it, but my computer, dude, wait, a year from now when you know, I'm actually financially established as an official broadcaster on YouTube, you know, then I'll upgrade everything, and you know, we'll have like some awesome fucking no lag, crazy internet. Everything's gonna be awesome.
Fuck
But
yeah, it will be.
for now, I have to limit myself to what I have and work with it.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
and so I just want to point out to hold on one sec, Brian. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I just want to point out to all the kids out there, all the people in their 20s, 30s, lower 50s. I want you to understand that you're not a loser if you haven't figured it all out. Because Patrick here, he hasn't figured it out either, and he's given himself 2 years to figure it out. I'm going to hold him to that 2-year plan, and I just want you guys to know that there is a way that you too can live your life without purpose for so many years, finally find a purpose, and then not actually get there, because we might actually lose the world before the 2 years happens, you know, like nuclear bomb, hydrogen cars, like all kinds of crazy shit. So Patrick, what are you going to do in the next month to make...
What you talking about, Willis?
Patrick, what are you going to do in the next month
Right.
to get to your 2-year plan within a month? How are we going to do this?
I don't
Didn't
know.
you really say nuclear fallout?
Today,
I'm going to ask GPT. I'm going to ask ChatGPT how we can get your 2-year goal done in 1 month. Give me a second.
Yo, fuck that fucking AI fucking.
You know what?
Ouija.
You're
It's
a
fucking Ouija
disgruntled
board,
you're
bro.
a disgruntled little boy
It's a
with a chicken
Ouija
chest just
board.
like
It's
Moose.
a AI
So you keep your
Ouija
mouth shut.
board, my friend. It's a Ouija board. You're giving power to it.
No,
As we
your small
move into
penis
the-
gives power to it.
Bro,
we
it's
move-
literally the same fucking thing as Ask Jeeves back in the day. It's just an updated version of Ask Jeeves, man. It ain't, bro. This shit's fucking gay and retarded.
Whatever.
Hey, watch that word gay over there, dude.
That's my point, is that it's even
Starting to be a little more sensitive to that.
It's an even more advanced version in that I guarantee you.
But the way you talk about it, dude, you make it seem like it's this fucking almighty powerful thing that's out to destroy humanity.
Well, because he listens
No,
to
I'm
Alex
making
Jones,
it out to
man.
be something
He
that
listens
people
to
are
Alex
putting
Jones.
more
The
power.
frogs
I
are
listen to
gay.
Alex
The world's
Jones,
falling
man. That's a
apart.
shtick.
Climate
Alex
change.
Jones is a shill. Give me a fucking
Look,
I do.
look,
Hey,
Sean,
can we do it?
we know you believe in climate change. All right, that's all we need to
Yeah,
know about you.
okay. Totally, man. Totally.
I do feel like there's something irks me out about it though. I don't even like when Moose reads the. I don't like. I would rather not have anything to do. Like just something in my gut tells
It's
me
like
I don't
this,
really
right?
want.
And I know Brian can align with this. You're getting.
Yeah, I mean,
where are you getting
so like
your
you're totally
information?
right, but so building a substantial subscriber base for the OTW News Network is going to require a strategic and consistent approach, guys. Just because you can't think as fast as I can doesn't mean it's some fake shit. All right, compelling content. We need compelling content.
Is the baby crying
OTW.
again?
ensure that OTW News
I swear I
consistently
heard it in the
delivers
background.
high-quality content, information, and engaging content, cover a diverse range of topics, provide in-depth analysis, and
I heard
offer
it
a
again.
unique perspective to
All right, let me
capture
be more
viewers' interest.
well-rounded. Let me
All right,
be more
now we're
well-rounded.
going to
There is a
define our
use
target audience because most of the people on the panel are retards.
Nature Valley.
Please do it in a
audience,
succinct way. Please do
our
not
audience is also going
take
to
us
be
on
the
a roundabout
artistic
journey.
crowd. We want the artistic crowd out there, the people that are into dumb shit, people that like, you know, pretty much everything that's dumb in the world to fucking
See,
come
he
here.
improvises
All right,
a little, like
so
that right there.
Yeah, that's creative.
A consistent schedule. That's what we need to figure out. We need to figure out how we can get you on a consistent schedule, because if you do not do the weekly, the bi-weekly, the daily, however we want to do it.
Bi-weekly, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking bi-weekly. So if you figure this out, Patrick, we can get this going, because these are the tips that are going to get you to your goal.
Hey, Moose, I just realized if we started a magazine together, we could call it Bi-weekly. That'd be great.
Dude.
Me and you on the cover of Bi-weekly.
Chicks would buy it all day, dude. Even guys would buy it.
No,
all right. So,
dudes.
Social media presence.
Yeah, that's right.
Your social media presence is pretty low, OTW News. So I need to work with you on that. We got Twitter, we got Twatter, we got Minds.com, we got Facebook, and we've got like Rumble in the Jungle.
Grindr.
Collaborations. Now we could also do some collaborations, like you kind of do with Paul, but you're not doing it good enough. When it comes to Paul, you need to like work with him, tell him, hey, I'm going live on this date, this time. Just send him a message, let him know. And then he'll go live after you instead of going live during. So that'll keep your guys' people together. All right. And then optimize
Moose,
the SEO.
the chat doesn't really like you.
I don't care if the chat likes me. They can suck my dick. They can come up here and tell me. All right. Anyways. So we need to optimize the SEO. I can do that behind the scenes. I don't need to tell you about that on air. It's pretty easy.
I actually like you, Moose. I don't know. Today I'm turning a corner, but even though you're talking a little bit too much,
thanks, brother. I'm almost done. I got 2 more, like 3 more. And I appreciate you, Brian. So engage with the community. OTW, you do a good job with engaging with the community. So the problem is you're choosing the wrong community. You got a community.
Gas tagging worse than Tribe right now.
We also got a call to action and subscription reminders. So you do the call to action and subscription reminders, but you do them too much. So we're going to need you to taper off on the donations and the subscription thing. Have other people like Moose do it. Moose does it better. So if they do it good, just let them do it good. You know, analyze and adapt. So we're going to need to analyze
Moose,
what's going good.
You got to strike
and
for
what's going wrong.
The fucking. Well, I mean, again, that's YouTube's bitch ass, but you know,
yeah,
they didn't get your satire. I thought it was funny. I thought the satire was funny. Whatever it was, the prosperity gospel thing.
I've never been funny, but I appreciate you, Sean. Now you see, you're coming around. You're coming around to thinking I have a purpose and I have some kind of meaning and I have some value, and I appreciate that, sir.
But this is what I wanted to. This is what I was trying to say about the GPT thing. Is that in moderation, all things in moderation, man, even cannabis. But like,
I can't stop though. I'm connected, dude. I type it in and I start talking and I can't just stop. It's like I drink enough coffee that I can just keep up. I could pull a Harlow right now. I'm so inspired, and that's the problem, dude. I'm connected. I'm stuck. Don't use Chat GPT. It's going to take over your life, your world, your relationships.
All right, Moose, just try to come on, man. You got a little diarrhea, man. I like you today. Like, let's just go with the flow.
I'm falling apart, Brian. I'm falling apart. I need a hand.
Yeah, you're all right, Moose. Just take a breath. We got Nachiketa here, man. I want to see his face. Nachiketa, can you please never go off camera? You're hot, dude. You got it going on. You're the new thing, man. Come on. You're muted.
Oh my God. Nachiketa.
Come on, man. You gotta own.
So what's
you gotta
up?
have, I just, you know what I mean? You're the newest thing, dude. You know, people like new shit. You know, like you ever hear like guys like they like new pussy? You ever heard that expression? I mean, I'm not trying to, but have you heard that expression? You know what I mean? Like people like now. You know what I'm saying? You're the new hot. You're the new thing, dude. You gotta
you're
embrace
like the synthetic warrior.
Yeah,
right.
Hey, since we're all like being all homoerotic here.
Zetetic warrior.
Zetetic warrior. He was on here a few days ago.
Pull up a video of Zetetic. Hey, pull up that video of I've been here for 7 years. I hate it here. Medication's not working. Can you pull up that video, please, so he could know who Zetetic warrior is, please? Like
medications
seriously,
don't work.
Just type that
I've
into
been 7 years.
Just literally type that in to a search thing, and that guy will pop up, and then we can play the video for a second just to show Nachikita who Z is. I think that'd be nice. Anyways,
I've seen him before. I think I have seen him before.
Yeah, because you're part of the Flat Earth community.
Member of the Flat Earth community.
Are you talking about that meme stripper?
No, I don't know what the meme stripper is, but if you want to put.
See, I have more respect for Zetetic Warrior than to lump him into the quote-unquote Flat Earth community, you know?
Hey, guys, we had Paul Unslaved on this channel yesterday. Let's fucking try to have the conversation go away so we get him back. Let's not be fucking retards.
Hey, he's handling Anton Davis's bitch ass right now.
Is he really? He's taking him down, huh?
He did that last night. We could restream that. You could restream that. You could play a clip of that, dude.
That on OTW to do earlier is restream Paul's restream. Do a little segment like Pineal would do.
Oh, is Paul doing a premiere right now?
Nachikita doesn't really look like he's digging this, man. He's got like that focused, stoic look in his eyes. He looks like he's ready to go to war.
Yeah,
I'm zooming in on his face. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, Nachikita, what was it like? Was it something upon
Brian's looking at you like a predator, Nachikita? Watch out.
Like a piece of meat.
Was it something upon our, what do you call it? You know, our interaction on Truth Seekers show that, you know, how did you find OTW stream? Was it me posting it on my community tab, or after we met on Truth Seeker, or do you remember, or you have to think about it, or what?
He has no clue who you are.
Anything. I think. I'm sorry. My internet it's raining out and the weather is kind of bad, so I caught like maybe a third of what you were saying.
Can you all hear me?
God.
I apologize.
I wish, we could hear you, Pineal. I wish I was there with Nachikita, like when it's raining. We're like, he's in India, you know, and we're like in this hut with books and Nachikita, and it's raining. Oh my God. Anyways,
you want to hold hands or what?
Yeah, we'd be sitting there holding hands. We could watch Brokeback Mountain. Anyways, I don't know, guys. I'm just thinking out loud a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little too out loud.
Oh, my bad, Pineal. But you used to be a bodybuilder, huh, Pineal? That's kind of hot, you skinny little freak.
Bro, I'm actually genuinely pissed about last night that your fucking stream died at the last minute.
Oh, I have the last minute recorded. I have the last minute recorded on audio.
And Rob gave you that what do you call it, gem, and it worked well, man.
No, I liked it. I was having fun. I look forward to when rooms go wrong because yesterday was so beautiful, dude. I was in a legit
necrophilia, huh?
Necrophilia.
Right, because I was, and then the host even said a bit. He said something like, "Yeah, it's not necrophilia if the body's still warm or something." He even added to the joke. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, last night was beautiful because I was in a legit comedy club, and I'm kind of happy with how the 3 minutes went. I wish I was more of a killer. Like you guys were like, "Oh, it was well, you got big laughs," but like I want to be a machine gun killer. If I can't do a tight three minutes right now in a legit comedy club, then I still got I got some work to do. You know what I mean? But I think I did my job. I could tighten some things up and be even more of a killer. But then it was just then you juxtaposition to a dive bar, which got recorded. So both were recorded and streamed at some point last night, but you got to see when it goes south, like what I could do. And I'm looking forward to making it weird. Cause I went to go angry, attack the audience and like, I don't want to say violent, but aggressive, like angry, like way. And then I pulled back and that's when I went necrophilia. Cause I was like, fuck this. I'll just go creepy. I went necrophilia, incest with my grandparents. Like, I like that though, because it's like, fuck it, you guys ain't listening anyways. And then if they want to pipe up and be like, oh my God, that's too far. And it's like, oh, now you're listening, huh? You guys don't listen when I fucking do normal shit, but you want to pipe up when I'm quote unquote taking it too far. You know what I mean? So
you got to find that sweet spot, I guess. You got to know your audience, you know, if you want to make them laugh.
Yeah, I guess you got to gauge them in the first few jokes.
Yeah, gauge, Gayge.
You have an odd focus lately.
Hey, OTW, don't even get on my radar with this shit, dude. I've seen you smiling. I kind of like that one tooth of yours that sticks out. It's adorable, dude. People probably made fun of you about it. I'm not even trying to make be a dick right now, dude. But you know what I'm saying? That's probably like you probably have like people in school who are like, oh, he's got the fucking, because everyone's got their thing.
Like
Talcott's
Patriot
got
Canadian.
Yeah, everyone's got their thing. Like Talcott's got his skid marks and his
Yo, what
squirt
happened
shoes.
to him, man? What happened to that dude? Rob, what happened to that dude?
I don't know, man.
Patriot Canadian.
You got me, Brian.
Patriot Canadian, I think, had a nervous breakdown. The last time we saw him, he was in a hospital. I mean, I don't know. Maybe our thoughts and prayers should be with him. He had some sort of nervous breakdown. He's been, you know what I mean? We all of us in this community, we got some sort of mental hangups. We, all of us are one fucking stream away from having some sort of nervous breakdown, 5150 hospitalization incident. You know what I mean?
It's probably true. Yeah, not too far off.
You think I don't get fucking anxiety and fucking fear-ridden when I go and explore my bisexuality on here? You think this is easy for me?
I am indomitable.
You're very brave, indeed. Everybody can applaud how brave people are. Exposing
Hey,
their,
do you think the
Brave
reason
and
London
stunning.
invite you over to his compound is because he might have thought that you might want to take command of him?
Who?
What?
Paul.
Take command.
I was wondering, like Paul just didn't want to invite you over because he's kind of into the polyamory thing, right? And he just didn't want to invite you over because he thought that you might try to polyamory his ass. And you are kind of a big guy just like him, and I think that if you guys got in a wrestling match, you might be able to take him, and what you did after you took him is
Just take what I want, huh? Just take it. Paul comes on stream, looking all depressed and shit. He lost his mojo. He's like, fucking.
Well, and that's why we have to be careful of the things that we want. Be careful what you wish for, right? You might actually get it.
Oh, right. Nachiketa. I don't know, though. I don't want to be careful with Nachiketa. I want to wish for him. Wait.
The thing is, often with people, they think they want something because they only get one side of it. It's just like girlfriends or wives, and then you think, oh yes, it's going to be awesome, and then you get married and you didn't realize the other half of that relationship, as an example.
Oh,
right?
Me and Nachiketa married. Yeah, I like thinking about that.
Damn, you guys are hitting it off good. I should be the new fucking matchmaker.
You're the
moose grinder.
Hold on.
Holy Order of the Loose Moose. Hey, Peniel, you brought them together, but I really made them come together.
Thank
you. Come together. Spread pound and come together. Yeah.
Marriage is what brings us
here. That set, Brian. Today. It was pretty tight butthole, man.
Whoa, what?
It was tight butthole.
Yeah. So
what was a tight butthole?
I just want you guys to be a little louder when you say that.
What are you saying there, Pineal? What was a tight butthole?
Your set last night, man. It was good. It was very tight.
So you're gonna refer to my set as a tight butthole, okay? And I'm the freak gay one over here, okay? That's just an interesting way of describing my comedy, but okay. My comedy is a tight butthole.
It's a Workaholics reference. I guess I'm a little younger.
That makes sense. That why I don't like it because I'm not really into the.
Well, give us the reference and break down what was going on in the show when they use that reference.
I mean, we could pull up a clip, I guess.
No, it's copyright stricken. It's Comedy Central.
No, you just gotta find one that's not by.
Just
Comedy
fucking
Central.
Explain what was going on.
And you wonder why you're getting all these fucking strikes, man, because you don't know what the fuck you're doing, man.
It's a learning game, though. Ask anyone it's a learning game, man, because you see it happen to Paul.
I don't even understand why you want to even mess around with that stuff. Man.
Just explain what happened.
Has anyone else watched Workaholics? How about that? Does anybody else remember Tight Butthole? No. Ever watch Workaholics on Comedy Central?
Yeah, I know the show you're talking about. There was like three funny
guys. Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
Yep,
it worked,
and pretty much only one of them seemed to really go anywhere. The Adam dude, he was on.
So I'll try to break it down a little bit. Like, so it was three guys. They worked in an office. It was kind of funny that they worked. It was like regular office that any Joe Blow could work at, and it was just it was just pretty funny. Like, well, there's a show called The Office, but these guys were kind of younger. I didn't watch that much of the show. I only know about it briefly. Go ahead.
It was way more colorful than The Office. You know, the Office is so dry and shit.
Oh, so it was like diverse. It made sure that every position was like filled with a minority, so that way it was all inclusive and.
It was pretty.
Is that what you're saying?
But yeah, they were like,
I appreciate shows like
at
that.
Work and shit.
Like,
eating shrooms,
if two dudes aren't the main characters and they're not kissing, I'm not watching it in this day and age. Bud Light's my favorite beer now. Like I toast to Bud Light every night, even though I don't drink. I've been off the sauce for actually a year, coming up in 2 days. So, yeah.
I just want to go through the. Go ahead.
I don't approve of your daytime drinking there, Rob, but at least it's not a fucking Bud Light, and that shit's not too bad.
Nigga, I just got off work. What do you mean daytime drinking? I just got off work.
Nah, I get it. I've had one of those.
It's still day drinking, bro. What are you talking about? It ain't night.
Yeah, but day drinking has that connotation.
Well, so does that name Moose.
I don't know what that means, but I kind of want to give a shout out to the chat here. I'm just going to read some of the names. I don't know if you guys did this recently, but Samantha Ann Sweet, Voynich, creating a homestead in Colorado. I am the Dow. Shelly, Samantha Sweet, that's the other one. Void is here. We got London McLovin, Mark Basket. We got Timmy Carini. I would love his skinny face to be around me sometime. Yeah, bisexuality. All right. Who else we got here? We got 76er. We got Moose. We got what else the fuck is in here? That's probably good enough for now. Christos Diapelli, the Bodos. We got AK something. All right, that's probably good enough for now. Fuck it. Back to what we were talking about.
Thanks a lot, Brian.
Yeah, no problem.
Do you guys ever think about have you guys ever thought about like the agenda, like behind the trans agenda, and like if there's anything behind it at all, or is it just people
it affects me? It's
freedom of expression
personally.
and.
Wait, say that again.
Who are you?
Yeah, there is a big agenda behind it, of course, obviously.
Who are you? You're asking Nachiketa who he is, Rob?
No, I'm asking the Dow who he is.
Yeah,
I don't sleep with Rob. Nigga, who the fuck is you?
What do you say? I don't. He said what? Let me see. He said.
We've been trying to figure it out for a while. And when I say we,
only sleep with Rob. He means he's attracted to you. What's the problem with him saying that?
I ain't you're the only one.
But dude, that's the whole bit. You're supposed to be the sexy one. That if any of us went homo, it'd be with you. That
holy shit! He just admitted it's a bit. Wow, you just killed your cover there, man.
So I mean, it's not a bit for me, but Paul does it, and so it's a bit for Paul. But
I don't know, man. I'm on to you. I think you might secretly be fucking hetero.
Well, maybe. Yeah, that's probably what I'm hoping for. But I'm fucking gotta explore it. I can't just keep it in denial and then like have it be some fucking thing.
Right.
But what we were talking about something there before.
Tight butthole, Brian. Back to the tight butthole.
Come on, Pineal. Enough, dude. What do you? I know, right, Rob? We got Rob.
Yeah, that's my fault. That's my fault. I diverted that whole thing. That's my fault. Nachiketa asked something, and I totally disrupted it. I'm sorry.
Yes, please don't ever do that to Nachiketa. Please, Nachiketa, will you repeat what you asked? You beautiful man. He's busy. He's got important business. It's raining. His internet might be funky. He can't even hear us. So
I think he said he literally lives like off grid in a tent. So
he said he lives on like a mountain. Yeah, on a mountain in India. That's fucking hot. That dude is a warrior, dude. Can't wait to make love to him. Anyways,
and I think he said it was a hut. I think he said it was a hut and not a tent.
Ooh, in a hut with Nachiketa.
Yeah, fucking Sun Tzu Jr. on the panel. Fucking Bruce Lee's son.
Yeah, he does look like.
That's what I believe you said.
Fucking
What?
hot.
Oh my goodness.
So what did you have
he's
a question,
back.
Nachiketa? We got you're back. Did you had a question a few moments ago and we got derailed? Maybe you forgot it.
No, I mean, no, like I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I do believe that things are happening for a reason. There are factions involved, and you guys were talking about this Mobani guy. But I mean, to me, I see there's
who's
kind of a
Mulvaney?
trans agenda, and there.
Yeah, I don't know who Mulvaney is either.
Oh, I think he's talking about the Bud Light. The Bud Light.
Oh, that dude. Yeah, somebody's down there in the chat though saying in a yurt with Curry, and Brian, if you bring Curry, I might go to a yurt with you because I love Curry.
I fucking live for Curry, man.
In a hut with Curry. That sounds wonderful. Yeah, me, Moose, Timmy, and Nachiketa in a hut. Yeah, because they're kind of skinny, feminine kind of dudes. I could deal with that. Anyways, you're saying Nachiketa?
After the lights off, Timmy's ass probably feel like a woman's.
Damn, thanks for the reminder. I'm gonna add some
Exactly. You guys are like too dead on with your gay shit. Of course, that's. Anyways, Nachiketa, please go ahead.
I don't want to interrupt this gay conversation at all. I mean,
whoa,
whoa. No, but you were saying there's an agenda that trans.
Oh, he doesn't want to interrupt.
No, I'm joking.
Okay.
I would.
I thought you were homophobe there for a second.
Please, go on. Go on.
Yeah, I do think so. I don't know if anybody else also thought about that or not, or is that even a part of a conversation?
Again, dude, it's affected me on a personal level, man.
Like what?
In what way?
What do you keep interrupting for?
That slave, be good, do good down in the chat. He's always piping up on the opposite of what I'm on. If I'm in the chat, he's up on the panel. If I'm up on the panel, he's down in the chat. I think by now we've established that you're a coward. You don't have the balls to say it to the moose. So just keep sitting down there in chat, acting like a little secretary.
Hey, all right.
Put you on the
Hey, not
Pipe up, you jacked up military slave.
Nachiketa, we're gonna get back to you. I don't think you've ever gotten. Still don't know what your question is. You brought up something about the Budweiser guy and agenda, but I do want to give a shout out to Paul.
Jarhead.
I do want to give a shout out to Paul Enslaved and this whole Anton Daniels thing, and Jack Talcott, because somehow or another Jack Talcott emailed at Anton Daniels and it led, I think, to Anton talking about Paul, and I think Paul went on Anton Daniels' show one time and kind of challenged on some shit and got kicked off. If I'm not mistaken, maybe that was a different stream. But it's crazy because that dude's got 170,000 subscribers or something. And
I mean,
not that
fuck the numbers. They're probably a bunch of fake numbers.
No, I'm just saying though. But for someone with that many subscribers to have Paul as a focus and to talk shit about him, because Paul, it usually doesn't work out well for people to talk shit about Paul. So let's give a shout out to. I know Paul was over the moon, like you said, and this whole Talcott thing, that connection there, and Talcott talking to Wes Watson. I'm pretty sure, guys, for real, that Wes Watson called and talked to fucking Talcott, and to Wes. And Wes Watson was like, dude, I do not. So basically, you're offering me to be your boss. And you know what I mean? It's like, I think it was something like that. But it just blows my mind that those two actually talked. And then Talcott's email led to fucking Paul talking to this Anton guy. And I used to be so anti-Talcott, and I started coming around to him. And then these things, it's just so bizarre, dude, what's happening lately.
Dude, Talcott knows people, and he tried to tell other people that. He tried to tell them multiple times. And talking about Talcott brings you back to this do good, be good, better, or whatever. Do good, do better, or something. Steve, your name sucks. Your slogan sucks, and you don't stand by what you're saying you want to stand by. You're acting like a little bitch in the crowd. So do better, be better, and actually
why don't you give him a chance? Give him a chance. Come up here and prove otherwise, sir.
Stand by your brand.
What's his name?
Do better, serve better. There we go. There's Steve. Oh, look at that finger. That one finger salute.
Oh, that
Hey.
guy, DD12 fucking 214 or whatever.
The thing is that his penis is probably the same as that cigarette he just pulled
All
out
right,
of
but
his
let's
mouth.
give him a chance. Let's give him a chance, man. He's a fucking, he goes through it. He look at him. You can tell, you can see the pain in his face, dude. He's monogamous.
You can tell he's got some PTSD. He's got some mental illness. He doesn't know how to wash his beard.
Yeah, let's give him a chance, man. Look at him. He's
I gotta tell you there, Moose. You are like one of the most unintelligent people that are on these panels. You can't even write your own words. You can't even speak in the words that you have someone else write.
You're kind
of making sense though,
like,
Moose. Just let him go.
You're gonna say something that bothers me. You need to go on Paul's channel and actually get berated by Paul. You've never happened to you. Anyone who can live through that, don't talk shit to me.
Let's get ready to rumble!
I own you every second of the day. You can't even compete. You can't even compete. You can run your mouth all you want, but you don't do any good. You're not being good. Simple as that, bro. You want to talk about?
See, we're not talking about me here. We're talking about you and your brand, and whether you stand by what you're saying. No, I don't have to stand by it because I'm not your brand. I'm not advertising as being something and not actually coming through with it.
You're not advertising anything. You're a little douche. That's really all you're doing.
Point. That's
you're
the
nothing
point.
but a bit.
I'm saying you're be good, do good, but you're not good, and you act like a tool. And you worked for the death cult, and you're proud of it. You're proud of being someone who has given up their autonomy and their actual thought process to a government.
Sure, yeah. Whatever you're
enslaves and
saying,
kills people on a daily basis.
You have zero basis.
So like,
okay, can I just pause real quick, Moose? Moose, just give me 1 second. I'll let you get back to it. I just want to say, when we're done with this I love this interaction right here, right now. But I do want to say, after this interaction, can we possibly maybe stream Paul's interaction with Anton yesterday? Because I know Paul really liked the interaction. I liked it. The audience liked it. Plus it's rights and freedom. It's showing Paul getting pulled over. So there's a lot of elements going on there. If we could run some of it, maybe, even if it's just a little bit.
Wait. So, Brian, what you're saying is we actually want to see from a real patriot. We actually want to see what a real patriot does and how a real patriot stands for rights, freedom, and truth. Instead of talk to a fake patriot.
A real patriot.
This is between you and
know anything about accomplishing anything in your life, man.
Hey, gentlemen, 1 second, please. I actually come up. I salute to the panel first of all.
Hey, what's up, London man?
No, London man. No. You can't interrupt, London man. No. There's something going on, London man. No, you're not going to do it. These guys are having an argument. You got to wait your turn. Nope. Go ahead, Moose and Steve.
No, Moose doesn't do anything good whatsoever. Nothing he's done is for the good of anybody. Shit on Jack Talcott. Shit on everybody else. It's a bit. What's? It's not worth anyone's time. It's fucking annoying.
The thing is you keep watching, right? You keep watching.
And see you later, London man. Sorry. Go ahead, Moose. Sorry, I interrupted.
I'm not watching your channel.
Good job.
I don't like actually like try to work to get you to watch my channel, but if I did, you probably would because you're like that undercover hater. But I'm actually proud of you. I'm proud of you. You came up to the panel.
I'm always on panel, bro. I'm always here to talk right back.
But you're always talking smack like once I leave. You're never saying it when I'm there, and that's why I call you a coward. And that that's cool because you're a military guy,
still
right?
there watching, listening, aren't you?
You're trained to kind of like take advantage of the situation. You're trained to tactics and stuff, right? So when I walk out of the room and you start talking shit about me, that's your tactic. Because if you did it when I was in the room, nobody would agree with you. But because I left the room,
no, a lot of people think you're annoying as fuck. You're as bad as a fucking tribe.
It's not true at all. No, they love me. The people love me. The people have told me they love me. They send me free gifts. I've gotten so many things from the people out there.
You talk about me being a slave.
That's why I signed up for the military because I do what I'm told. I work for Big Daddy government, and I don't care.
You're too weak-minded to do something like that. You're too weak-minded to do something good for somebody else.
No, I think that's actually not being weak-minded. I think that's being strong, standing up to a system of oppression and that kills little people and bombs wedding parties and kills little kids in Afghanistan and Syria and Russia, Ukraine.
I guess a good question for Steve would be: do you have any regrets about
military wise.
Yeah.
No, he
About
doesn't
being in
care.
the Marine Corps?
Dude, if Steve
None.
could be a police officer, he'd be the first person to be choking a motherfucker out.
Okay, let me rephrase my question then. Do you have any regrets about what you were a part of?
Very good.
Yes, of course.
Very
I've already
good.
stated that. Everybody knows that.
Hey, do you drive a F-150 or F-350, Steve?
That nigga stupid. Hey, Moose, that observation, I don't know if it applies to Steve, but when you just said that people say shit when you're out of the room because it's unopposed, I thought that was slick. That was a nice observation.
No, it's just true, though. It's true. Like, he was sitting in the chat yesterday, and I see him in the chat. He's not saying nothing rude, nothing. And then I get off the panel, and he comes up and starts talking shit. Like
Yeah,
come
because
on,
you
dude,
told
have some balls.
you read some story like the tribe does that you didn't even fucking write, and you're making it as if you're on. You can't even speak that intelligently, let alone write that intelligently. So give me a break. Everyone knows you're fucking putting a bit on them. It's bullshit.
Dude,
Everyone sees
you
it.
don't understand the fact that I actually wrote it down. I wrote down an entire 3 pages on
Well, how
Jack
come you can't
Talcott,
speak
just
that
like
way?
I've done on
If
Paul.
you can write that way, but you can't speak that way, it's pretty sus there, buddy.
No, you didn't let me finish, you idiot. But
I'm an idiot.
that's typical of people with low IQs and low intelligence who have to join the military because they can't do anything else in life.
That doesn't faze me. You can say whatever
No,
you
the
want.
truth doesn't faze
Paul
you because you've accepted the truth, and I'm cool with that, brother. I'm cool with that.
No,
I
see,
love you for who
I
you
think
are. I don't
well,
like you, but
I
I
don't
love
let
you,
what
Steve.
other people think that I should be. I don't think what other people think I should be. I think for myself. So try that.
Yeah, if you thought for yourself, you'd never join the military, brother. But that's all right.
Mm-hmm. So that's what you get from it. Military's bad. Screw the military, right? I get it. It's cool.
No, it's more in depth than that. But you want to stick on the surface on things, so we're just going to tell it how it
I'm
is
right,
and
I'm
move
right
on.
here.
Because
I'm right here
I
in
don't
your
have
face.
3 hours to sit here
I'm
and
on
talk
camera. I'm here
to
talking
you,
shit. I don't
a
fucking like you.
jarhead.
I think what you do, you don't benefit any of this community other than making jokes. That's all it is. It's simple as that.
Which has a benefit, you know.
Oh, sure. Well, I gotta go.
All right.
He ran. What we've got here is failure to communicate.
What movie is that from again?
DD
Just because
214
you're
ran.
not intelligent enough to see the value that I offer to many people on the
I don't think that
metaverse.
was Cool Hand Luke.
He ran, Moose. You won.
He did
He
run.
ran. So you victory. You don't have to say
What else
anything
was
more.
he supposed to do, man? What else was he supposed to do? He was either going to surrender or lose. And
You know
so
what's
surrender
crazy,
was the only
Moose?
thing.
Remember when I was calling you the nut low recently and I hate you? I literally told you I hate you. So I'm turning a corner today, Moose, and I'm actually physically
he did
attracted to
well,
you.
didn't he?
This
You
is
read
crazy.
my mind. I thought he did fucking well. He threw in some comments about dude intelligence and called him a coward on the sly, and then he made good points. I'm impressed. It was some high quality trolling right there.
Well, you never know what's a troll with Moose. That could have just been serious.
No,
I hear that baby in the background. Oh,
I recorded that sound. I got it
for me and
recorded, so
Moose?
every time you guys mess with me, I can make her cry.
Do not make her cry. Is that her crying? Do not make her cry on purpose. Don't be pinching your baby, Moose.
No, he recorded it, man. He told that yesterday that he already recorded her, unless it's not true. I don't know.
So some of that was recordings of her?
CPS, man. Sent to your crib.
No, I would all say he over there pinching the baby.
Well, because you guys were making such a big deal out of it yesterday, and so I was like, okay, well, let's go with the bit. See, I work with you fools. If you give me respect, I give you respect. If you give me something to work with, I roll with it.
So you're saying some of the baby cries we heard on stream yesterday were you, who in the midst of the baby crying bit, recorded a piece of it and then was playing it to us. That's what you're saying?
I think so.
Yes.
How were you playing it? How were you playing it on
yesterday.
stream? What were you playing it on?
I play it on my computer and put the microphone right up to it. All I got to do
I
is
think
put my
he's
head
saying
up
he's
to my
playing it
computer.
today. It might have
Okay,
been
play
real
it right now.
yesterday. He's playing
Play it right
today.
now.
I'm not inside right now. I'm outside. I'll play it in a little bit when I go inside.
So the baby cries we've just been hearing are a real bit. Your baby crying.
I just walked outside.
Yes, it was.
And I just heard her crying a little bit.
Oh, I thought he was saying it was he was playing the clip a second ago. But he's
Bro,
saying
she's
it
not
was
even here.
So
I just heard it again. I just heard her again.
I heard it too.
He's a liar. See how he lies? Play the clip of him sneezing. Moose, you got to quit with the fucking lying, dude. Even if it's little white lies like that, Moose. No, fuck that, dude. It's fucking lying, dude. You can't be fucking lying like that, dude.
I'm trolling you, dog.
Don't do that, dude. You could say fucking trolling, but dude, you're a fucking. It's white lies, dude, and that shit fucking irks me. I don't like that. I mean, I did it to people, but I did it to a woman. I did it to a woman though. When I get scared, I did it to 2 women though yesterday. So I'm being a hypocrite because I did it to 2 women yesterday. There was one I had my camera on her. I was streaming. I lied to 3 women yesterday because it was 2 of them had to do with the stream, and the other one I was on stage because the first one was I was asking her a question. She goes, "Are you live streaming?" I said no. Then the second time, it was 2 times it was about the stream. Then the second time a girl was on stage, she goes, "You live streaming?" I said no. And then the third time was I was telling this chick I want to fuck her in front of her boyfriend, and she goes, "You talking to me?" And I said no. So that was 3 times I lied. So
Brian, I love the fact that it bothers you and that you thought about it and you regretted it. You regretted it instantly. I love that it bothers you that much, man. That's the sign of a solid dude.
Yeah, that's true, man.
Yeah,
that is. And Joe, I didn't get to say hello to you, brother.
How you doing, man?
Man?
You as well, and you're looking good today. I love the way you just assembled that guy. Maybe that sucks, makes both of us bad people, but I think you're doing good today.
Oh man, I just throw it out where throw it out when I get it. If he never threw it out my way, he'd never get it back coming his way. So it's just karma coming around. That's all. There's no bad feelings or anything like that. I
wish Nacho Queta would throw it out my way. Anyways, carry on.
He's gone. He left.
Damn it, he's gone. Where'd he go?
Yeah, conversation.
Scared him off, man.
Son of a bitch. Damn it.
He had enough. Couldn't stand you anymore, Ryan.
What about Paul and that guy Anton? I watched some of it. I'm trying to keep up and catch up and all of that shit. I know Brian just said maybe we should play some of it. What are you guys' thoughts on what happened? Because of course I didn't watch all that shit.
Oh, it was awesome. Yeah. He didn't get to see it. Joe Cool didn't get to see it. OTW. So please, what do you think about that? You want to pull it up?
He just said he saw some of it.
I think Joe Cool might. I'm guessing he might have got a little triggered during watching.
But
I'm just guessing.
OTW
perfect for Paul, right? Because he is all about the money and shit,
right.
And Paul is about morals. I would love to stick them cats in a room together.
Yeah. Well, that dude's a bitch. Paul got his ass. That dude's a fool because he played Paul's on shit on his own stream, and then Paul played that and fucking tore him the fuck apart, bro. So please, OTW, you want to play some of that or what?
Yeah, can we play some of that, man? We want to see this.
Nobody drops a link. I don't even know what the fuck you guys.
Just go to his thing. It's the very first thing on his channel. He restreamed it from his show last night. You could play that. Paul made the clip for you. He has a package ready to go for you. He has a package ready to go for you.
It is really long though, so you probably could just.
Yeah, we don't have to watch the whole thing. Fucking
you could throw it in. You could throw it into 1.5 or 1 3/4 speed.
Paul's winning if that dude's still making.
But see, this is the tip of the iceberg. And Talcott was the one that fucking made it happen with his email, I guess. So that's the craziest part of it.
I love that.
Talcott knows how to make it happen, bro. Were you watching last night? Sorry, Brian. I'm sorry. Were you watching his?
Shut up, Moose. Let Brian talk.
Man, Brian, I know, but man, if you were watching Talcott's show last night, I was getting so much heat for reading off that thing for Talcott that I did. Everybody was getting mad, right? And Talcott was loving it.
Can you summarize his stream last night, Moose? Because I didn't catch it.
The stream was fire.
I heard it was. I even heard Lori. Lori was.
Dude, he had a PowerPoint presentation, Sean. He had a
PowerPoint
presentation. He put some work in last night.
Very good.
Hey, Moose.
I'm begging him to do that.
Moose, if I talk, can your daughter hear me?
He's stupid.
What was the PowerPoint on?
I don't let.
No. I'm being serious right now. Can she? No, because I think she knows my voice. Because me and Moose have been doing this for fucking like 8 months now. Can't she hear my voice right now if I talk?
No, I told you no. I have headphones on.
Okay.
What was the PowerPoint about? Like, do I have to go back and watch it? Because it sounds interesting. But I'd rather not have to go back and watch it.
What the fuck?
Come on, man. It doesn't matter what the PowerPoint was.
Wait, what do you want to talk about?
Action, bro.
We've been begging him to show what action he's taking. If he put up a PowerPoint I'm very interested in how logical and how smart these points he came in with. If it's the PowerPoint to go see the UN or to better his life or whatever, I'm interested as fuck.
Dude, it's awesome, bro. I think it's about commitment. And then I came in and I read some cool shit and like, dude, it was hot. But it's not as it's not as hot as this Paula and Slave thing. We got to watch the Paula and Slave thing. Then we got another segment.
Oh, there's just a bunch of flowery platitudes.
Bro, we got the last 3 hours of this show is already
like that
already
Victor
put
Otto
on,
goof.
so let's everybody just mute everybody and let's get this show.
All right, let me say something. Let me say something that I think this is just the tip of the iceberg with this is so cool that this happened with this Anton Daniels. Shout out to him, fuck it, for doing it. He's got all them subscribers. He gave Paul some shine and he's got his ass tore
Shout out to
up.
that virtue signaling fucking BLM fucking
Well, whatever, dude. He's helping Paul. He's helping Paul out. He ain't gonna hurt Paul, like he said. So So this is just the tip of the iceberg when these fools, because Paul's name's going to be going out there, like he said, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. We might be on those fucking jets, or Paul will be on a fucking jet sooner than we think. You know what I mean?
The clip I saw had that Angry Man dude in there. I don't know Anton, but I've seen that guy Angry Man. He's another dude. If he puts Paul Neyman in his mouth, it's only going to benefit Paul. And Paul would rip both of these cats to shreds.
Oh yeah, Paul talked with Angry Man on Bean's channel.
Okay.
Yeah, on Bean's channel.
That's dope.
Okay, that's what the incident that I was thinking.
Oh, he was on that panel? Angry Man was on that panel?
Yeah. He ended up showing up, I think, a little bit later.
How many subscribers is that? I know I'm not about the numbers. I'm just curious, though. How many subscribers does that angry dude have?
At least 150, 200,000. That's a guess, but I'm absolutely sure of it. Yeah.
Oh, cool. No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying. Obviously, we're not about the numbers, but it's just if they have numbers and they want to come at Paul, then good.
He's got almost 500,000. He's got 465K. But again, how much of those numbers are real, obviously. But
it's not all about the numbers. But when you're trying to make a paycheck and you're trying,
especially when they're not real.
But if Paul actually gets numbers, then it is all about the numbers because Paul actually does the real work. So, you know what I mean?
They can only
he deserves to get paid, right?
It only benefit.
Fuck yeah, he does, dude.
I think Paul hit the nail on the head too when he said, because he brought up basically the fact that what was the dude's name again?
Anton or Angry Man?
Anton. He brought up the fact that he had in the past faced some censorship or something. I don't know what he could have possibly done. I mean, it's easy to go against fucking community guidelines on this fucking platform. It's easier to run into them than to avoid them, obviously. But he brought up the fact that, Anton probably got back out there and started, walking the line and doing the fucking race baiting and all that bullshit. And that, obviously brings that they'll push that, they'll push that.
Black folks can't be racist.
That brings the boys to the yard.
People can't be racist.
Right, I know, right, Rob. They push that Uncle Tom cats. Any motherfucker they want to get up and say, be a good corporate slave type bullshit. They support and push that bullshit.
Yeah, Uncle Tom and House Negro. Am I allowed to say House Negro? Uncle Tom and House Negro are the same kind of thing, right?
Same shit, yeah. Right. I use both terms. Of course, I say house nigga, but I don't suggest you do that. You don't need to smoke. But yes.
But these numbers, man, are a joke. Because honestly, it was just.
My brother's from Chicago. He's from Chicago, Joe Cool. I think he's alright.
He better not. Oh, you thought that's my Anton. I'm like, we ain't claiming that nigga.
Yeah, no, you're from the west side, so you know where Cermak and Colon is. You know where Cermak and Colon is.
I was on Cermak the other day. I just got another phone turned on as if I ain't got
shout out. Yeah, shout out to Cermak and Colon. My cat's out there. Shout out to Mikey Dollars, Ill Will, MTGK Growth, I think it is. It's and then it's shout out to my man, what's his name out there? I can't think of it right now. But yeah, shout out to all the crew at Cermak and Colon. You guys are fucking badass. Fifi on the block. Are you familiar with the term Fifi on the block?
I'm not.
So on Cermak and Colon, they got this term Fifi on the block, which is in the summertime. It's like just a bunch of people on the block. They got music and speakers and just, people drinking, smoking, you know, popping flats. You know what I mean? You know what a flat is?
I do not know.
A flat is a pill, which was kind of like an ecstasy kind of a pill, I think. Some sort of pill that was going around the hood. Popping flats. Yeah.
Right. No, I've never heard that term. I used to sell pills. I've never heard that term for years.
Yeah, there were flats. It might have been more of a thing in the 2013, 14, 15 era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I was selling heroin at that time.
Is this the video you guys are talking about?
Yeah, it's Paul's most recent one. Yeah, it's his most recent one that he premiered.
Let me say this
One
right
and a
quick
half
before you
speed, at
start.
least 1.5 speed.
Yeah, before you start the vid, I made Bow Wow. I'm just having tea. I'm editing. I made Bow Wow while the video's playing.
All right, Joe. Cool.
All right.
Peace.
I'm not gone yet, but just in case I don't get the opportunity, I'm not being rude. I only got a small amount of time.
Yeah, no need to announce your departure.
Right, man.
Nah, but he did bring up tea, and so that begs the question: have you been watching Dick's stream? I mean, have you been watching his stream and noticing that he's making fun
I love the baby's timing when Moose just fucking can't shut the fuck up.
Man.
And Moose that made it so funny now. Whenever you hear it.
Hey, Moose, are you familiar with the term? Moose, are you familiar with the term diarrhea of the mouth? Speaking of skid marks, you know what I mean?
Uh-oh.
What was that?
Some chick.
What was that?
Put her on camera, man.
Some chick. It sounded like a tranny.
That was so tranny.
That was Moose, so I have been in transition for a while. Those soybeans.
That was you?
They're working.
Sounded like everyone thought it was a female.
Oh no!
Clip that shit. Was that a sneeze? Oh, was that a sneeze?
Most me and my girl come to visit you if the invitation.
No.
I told her about I'd like to come see you for a few days.
I'm just gonna lie right to Paul's face. No.
You should fast forward to the part where it gets good.
That
It's like
shit's
around,
hilarious.
I think it might be around the half-hour mark, but
That nigga said no.
and you should definitely throw it in at least 1.5 speed too. You could get through more of it in less time.
Yeah,
it's an hour and a half long. It could be an hour if it's 1.5 speed.
Man, you people who always want to speed up a good movie.
Okay,
Hey,
you want to
can I
sit here and
do
watch
that,
this for an
Jake,
hour and
man?
a half after we all just watched it
Since
last
I'm not
night?
gonna
Go
be
ahead,
here,
man.
are there
I'll
any
be back.
interactions that him and Paul had back and forth that you guys have on tape? I've seen none of those, if they exist. Have they
Yeah, I
ever
didn't see their
spoken
back and forth either.
to each other and did back and forth?
Yeah. Paul was on his panel. Went back when he
love
did
to
that.
see
I
that.
guess.
I didn't see that shit.
Yeah, I've been trying to
think that
find
was
it too. I can't find it.
I think that was months ago, man. Like months. And months
Okay.
ago.
Because he knew Paul. I just saw him do a comment, and sure enough, he fed into it, which is shit that Paul was probably creaming his pants. Like, this idiot fell for that shit. Paul probably loving this shit, bro.
No, yeah, Paul was over the moon, dude. He
Let's roll the clip. OTW.
Whenever you're ready, OTW. Whatever you want to play, man. We will and we ready.
Should skip to the half-hour mark when it gets good, but
Pineal, quit giving
guys are ready to
suggestions,
listen
man.
to
all
it.
right, you're right. Let's
What
sit
are
here
we
for an
gonna
hour and a half and watch it again. You're right. I bow.
You want to
Fuck
watch
you,
this or what?
Pineal. It's like you're downgrading the video. Go fuck yourself, Pineal, you fucking bitch. Just fucking let it fucking happen, you idiot.
All right, suck daddy's dick. It's okay.
Doesn't he kind of remind
Yeah, you're
you
a
of,
jealous
the
fucking bitch.
ex-girlfriend?
You're a jealous bitch, you fucking faggot.
I'm so jealous of that
doesn't
wrench.
He does
OTW?
remind you
Yeah,
of
see, he
his
brings up the
ex-girlfriend,
wrench.
right?
He brings up my
Can y'all
wrench.
shut
You
the
know,
fuck
Pineal.
up so we can watch the damn video?
All right, sorry. You're right. Rob's right. Let's go.
It's like, oh, we don't have enough time to watch the whole video because I've already seen it. But you know what? If you're a real man, you'd be like, shut up, Peniel.
And then he brings up the wrench because he is jealous of my wrench. He would literally
Dude,
suck
it's
a
hard
dick
to
for that
watch this
wrench.
fucking clown. He's a joke. He's a fucking virtue signaling BLM faggot fucking
This is about
poser,
Paul, you fucking pussy.
No shit, but I have to listen to this clown to hear it. You know what I mean?
Well, you don't have to. You can change your station.
Just leave then, Pineal, you fucking pussy.
Right, you don't
Where the
have
fuck
to
are you
sit
at,
here.
man?
You could change your station, Pineal.
Where
If
you
you
at,
don't
OTW?
like the
Play
car,
the video.
bruh, the
Play the
door's
video.
right there, homie.
Play the video. Play the video.
All right.
OTW's AFK.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
Hey, you're lucky OTW hasn't given me the producer privileges here yet.
Yes,
I'll be
we are.
slapping people left and
Yes,
right.
we
I'll
are.
be slapping your ass.
Oh,
I'm just waiting
actually, I
for
love
everyone
to
to
hear.
calm down.
All right, I
So
love
I
to hear
guess
you guys.
OTW is just playing the teacher role right now. It's like, I'll wait.
That's right. Children, settle down.
What was that, Peniel? He's pissing you off. Why are you making you mad, huh? Not playing the video. Making you angry, huh?
OTW, what are you doing, dude? Just play the fucking video already, please. What's going on?
He's the teacher. He said he'll wait.
Oh, okay.
This is great. Okay.
Oh, God, no.
Wow, now we gotta watch it in like point like 0. Can't even buffer.
He doesn't have the broadband. Hey, let's all turn our cameras off.
Yeah, turn your cameras off.
Oh, shit.
OTW, back it up like 10 seconds. Maybe it usually it buffers a little bit when you
triggered like a Hey, are you still using AOL?
next comment. See, it was boring for a while, right? It was boring for a while, and I said, it's only a matter of time to bring my next come up.
Hey, maybe put us all.
Right, I can't listen to an hour and a half.
Shut Hold up. Just shut up. How about if you put all of us in the background, all of us in the backstage? Maybe that'll help with the bandwidth, and then just play this video because you don't need us on the fucking panel. Like, put us in the backstage for now. Play the video and see if that helps.
Yeah, and turn the
why don't you just
down,
line us up and put us in the gas chamber? You don't need us anymore. Just gas us out, and then when you're done with that, then the halls will be clear, and you can fill it up with people that are actually not retarded.
Why'd you say turn the volume down, Pineal? I didn't notice.
I got to win that all enslaved, and then I got to funnel people over here, right? So they're all going to go to the channel now, the original channel, and that motherfucker's like completely shadow banned and or taken over, and I don't post content there. But yeah, I mean, you just fucking took my picture. I don't care that you took an unflattering picture, right? Not that I'm the prettiest thing from any angle, really. But you took a picture of me now and you put my name up there. You just promoted me. So I'm guessing that as savvy as you are, you know that, right? In this game, that no publicity is bad publicity with a bunch of slaves that you cater to. So, oh boy, I got to get back on that channel now because I'm going to have a whole new list of folks who respect me once they see what's on the channel and hear me for a certain amount of time. And even more fun, I'm going to have a whole new list of haters and trolls I get to play with. So thank you, Anton, with hundreds of thousands of subscribers on one channel, 1 million on the other one. Just did an interview with Charleston White a couple months ago. I am so close to getting in the room with you slaves. Don't you get me in the room with you slaves on that fucking couch, smoking that good reefer, talking that good shit. Okay?
Don't you do it.
So thank you, Anton, for the publicity and promotion. You fucking, oh my God, I'm so good at what I do, Jennifer Amy. You see why I'm so good at what I do? Right? How I get a hook in them? I'm a fisherman of men, right? So now here's my new promotion. Here's my new, I told you I was going to get entree into the African-American community, didn't I? Didn't I, months back? How long ago was it now? Over 6 months ago? I said, I'm going to start this pimping shit. I said, I'm going to expand my horizons. I'm going to keep an eye on certain people, and I'm going to get a hook in people. And I'm going to get in a conversation. The White Gorilla is going to be in a conversation with all your favorite African-American stars on their little broadcasts, getting to all that big money and talking some good games sometimes, but missing the bigger point. So that's where I come in, all you bag chasers, right? Because that's all this broadcast and most of it's about at the end of the day is chasing fiat and pussy on some level. So thank you, Anton. Oh, man, this is like better. This is the best present I could have had for birthday, for Christmas. Man, I'm excited. I have to continue.
As though they have more power than they really have over you. But we're going to have a conversation today because I'm going to unlock you. I'm going to show you the truth, and I don't want you to be out.
You won't talk to me, you bitch-ass motherfucker. I was there this morning because your shit comes up in my feed when I go on there. I was there this morning, and you ignored me. You won't have a conversation with me, but that's cool because you already did everything I needed. Put my picture and my name out there to all your people. Thank you. That means Charleston White and other folks are going to know who I am on some level if they don't already, and we're going to get to something here. We're going to get to a conversation, and we're going to change this game.
You're feeling a certain type of way about your lot in life when you got everything and every opportunity in order to win. So yesterday we had this guy jump up on the panel or jump in my chat. He should have just shut the fuck up and stayed out of my way. Yesterday we had this person that jumped into my chat, and his name just so happened to be Paul Unslaved. As though he has any right to have.
Just remember this, folks. See, the person down there said it right there. First of all, I was already that on some level because I had strangers walk to me in the middle of nowhere. I walked out of jail, walked across the street, had to stay at a motel because I was in the middle of nowhere, got arrested traveling.
And I walked out of jail across the street. Some guy goes, "Aren't you on YouTube?" I go, "Oh, here we go. The spirit's working. See how the motherfucker works?" Right? I walk right out of jail with nothing. Nothing. They took the car and all my possessions. Walked out with nothing. Nothing in my pockets. Nothing. Soon as I crossed the street over the motel, guy smoking a cigarette. "Hey, aren't you on YouTube?" I said, "Well, what do we mean?" He goes, "Some kind of traveling video." I go, "Yep, there we go." He goes, "Here, bro, here's some money to stay the night," right? I stayed the night, got my shit back, sent him the money back over. He never expected me to send that money back over. So just another connection, opportunity, mercy, grace, synchronicity, over and over and over again. Remember this day, folks. I got a feeling this is where the flashpoint happens, right? Because it was bound to happen. I told you, motherfuckers. I'm not gonna count my money at the table, right, before the dealing's done. And I mean that metaphysically, metaphorically. It's not about the money. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna say, remember this date, because it's very well possible this is gonna be a flashpoint to something different. Okay, and then you're gonna see Paulie Boy with the 2,000 live viewers every morning, like this bitch ass motherfucker, and a lot of other culture whores. Okay, and that's the way it's supposed to be. It's the way it was supposed to have been. We all know that. So we're going to get to that. We're going to get it out the mud, too, the right way, exposing these frauds.
Have slaved in his name in the first place. And these are the people that are running in the Victim Olympics the most. Who is this guy with the buzz cut?
I have to say, I often have a tendency to talk before.
Well, hold up, man. Just pause it if you're going to talk. You.
Yeah, so now we're going to do the military white guy thing, as if the majority of African Americans don't walk around with their head buzzed, like they grow their hair out. What does me not growing my hair out have to do with anything? That's a cultural thing, if anything else. Do monks grow their hair out? This guy's a bozo. I'm going to wipe the floor with this slave. You should have never fucked with me, Anton. You're out of your league, boy. Bag chaser. You got a few more shekels than me, way more. He said he's making $3 million in the next 3 months. Oh, boy, Anton. Wait till we get in the room together and we're in the same conversation. Don't let me get to $3 million in a few months because I'm going to change the game, dumb slave. You fucked up playing with me and throwing me off that panel that day in front of thousands of people talking about rights, freedom, principles, and spiritual faith, because you're a worldly slave.
Guy, because I was just like, he's just a sucker. He don't really mean anything. I remember him on the panel and all of that other type of stuff, right? Then I get an email. And
there you go, Jack Talcott. I'm going right over there and I'm going to suck your dick in public, metaphysically and metaphorically. This is how the fucking spirit works, people. You ask me why I kept fucking with Talcott? Because I love the motherfucker, even though I think he's insane and I think I could work with him. So I'm going to keep doing that when everybody else forsakes him. So Talcott went to email this dumb slave, and that triggered him even more because he probably mentioned me. So it's probably because of Talcott's email, just like it's because of me. See how the thing works? I didn't have to email Talcott privately or talk to him or do nothing. So we're going to a different arena, I suspect now, Tally boy, right? All that shit you wanted to do and we were going to do. I said, hey, we'll get there. Just sit next to me and just stay the course and don't worry about all the fucking ambitious egoic shit. Just keep doing what we're doing, right? We'll get there. So Talcott went and emailed him, triggered him even more, and then he went to do a whole promotion piece about me. So I helped Talcott have a broadcast and have a bunch of viewers, right? Whether I agree with him or not. And now he's going to repay me in a way that he didn't realize he was being used by the spirit to get me where the fuck I need to go. Because that's how it always works. God works in mysterious ways. And careful who you entertain, because some have entertained angels unaware. Motherfucker may not even have no real purpose and meaning and not even be doing nothing and just go to do something because the spirit touched that being to do something to get me where the fuck I need to go. Right?
You did good, Jackie boy. You did good. This is what the fuck
I've been telling you people this whole time. You got to understand there's a bigger plan, a bigger picture unfolding here. And it's moments like these.
This is where Peniel comes in.
There's no
Moose
coincidence
comes in and
out
says,
of thousands.
I got those two motherfuckers together. I got both of them in the same room. I got them working together. I staged the entire fucking invasion.
All right, Moose. This doesn't have to be about you, but
it was an
dude,
inside job. This is beautiful. I am not saying it's about me. It's fucking beautiful.
No, you did bring yourself into it. You don't have to inject yourself. But I'm saying that
storyline. I'm part of the storyline.
Facilitator in the great work, man.
But dude, I know. I'm ready to cry over here, dude. I'm fucking excited as everyone else, bro. This is beautiful.
I'm sorry, Brian. I got really excited.
And don't talk over the fucking thing. And if any of us do happen to talk over, just rewind a little bit. Let's not miss a fucking second of this fucking thing.
All right, man. I'm sorry, man.
Guys, all you have to do is say, "Hey, Pat, can you please pause the video for a minute? I have something to say."
Yeah, try that.
I'm just gonna mute my microphone and talk to myself for a little bit.
Just do what he said. Just ask him to pause it, and then he can rewind it a little bit. That's what I'm saying. Let's not miss any of this.
Just unplug your microphone altogether, Moose.
Copy that.
Better yet, drop it in the private chat.
Do something to get me where the fuck I need to go, right? And this is what the fuck I've been telling you people this whole time. You got to understand there's a bigger plan, a bigger picture unfolding here. And it's moments like these that confirm it to me. There's no coincidence. Out of thousands and millions of motherfuckers that interact there every day, my face and name is on that screen right now. Right? I'm getting chills because I know how this shit works. Let me continue.
Email was from some person that was working with Paul Unslaved or something like that. That was really trying to convince me of how I needed to see things differently about Paul Unslaved. And I said, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he
did. I fucking got you, crazy motherfucker.
On my platform, and then you tried to use God as a result of it in order to try to convince me of differently. And now you really just put the battery in my back.
Yep. Hey, get charged up, Anton, you dumb hoe. I meant to put the battery in your back. And Talcott solidified it. You are so easy. That's why the Masters run everything. See, they came to me in high school, right? I talk about the story. They said, would you kill a whole bunch of unborn babies or newborn babies, save the planet? I said, nah. They said, test is over. Great job. After asking me a whole bunch of questions and giving me multiple IQ tests. So I figured out later what that was, right? But you folks have been working for this worldly spirit this whole time, and then there's something else. And I'm telling you, it moves crazy. It moves crazy. So, yes, Talcott did, and he put a battery in your back, and you're going to be my next promotional piece. You're going to be my next slave that I wrap up in front of millions of people.
Because now I'm feeling a certain type of way. Now I feel like it's important for me to have this conversation because nobody is going to tell me what to do with my platform.
Oh, yeah, we are. I'm going to tell you.
And that now I know that he was feeling a certain type of way, right? Because that means that I got to him. That's what it means. It means that I got to him.
Nah, it doesn't mean that at all. It don't mean that at all, bitch boy.
It means he got you.
I got you.
Yeah.
You're in the room with me. I'm supposed to be nobody. I'm supposed to be nobody in the chat. You didn't get to me. I did my job. See, Tommy boy, Illuma Tommy, and the rest of you dumb online metaversal troll slaves. I ain't been on the metaverse. The YouTube and the metaverse wasn't my shit. That's your life. I took real life to the metaverse, and I'm still moving quicker than you. You come on my shit. You all come to me to troll me and fuck with me. This is where you should have been at and what you should have been doing. Playing with bozos like this, using my name to get me into the conversation, to spearhead a new understanding that you all could ride with and ride next to.
Y'all ain't
couldn't do it, right? But Talcott got it done.
Y'all ain't investigating me.
Talcott got it done. More importantly, yeah, they're in the room with me now, and that's the way it's supposed to be, right? So now you can't leave.
What was yesterday? The 22nd?
Triggered.
I got a lot of emails yesterday.
I'm sure you did, Anton. You're getting to 3 million over the next few months. Don't let me get to 3 million in 3 months. Don't let me do it. Don't let me do it. Because I'll put a fucking billboard outside Anton's house with my big white gorilla face on it. Don't do it. You don't want to see me with all the money they got that they spend on houses and cars and bullshit. You don't want to see me with it because I'll do different shit with it.
Anton, I was introduced to you and your channel today from Paul Unslaved.
Fucking Talcott.
I'm a new subscriber, and I would love an opportunity to change your mind on a few things I heard you say today. In your original stream, Public Enemy #1 from earlier today, you wore a sweatshirt. Now, this is how they try to play on you, right? Because they try to use God in order to be able to get you to do things a little bit different. You wore a sweatshirt with a message: follow God, not culture, and a hat that says live with no fear. I'm going to be reading super chats throughout the show.
That's how, see how it works? Talcott's live without fear. I didn't even see he was wearing a hat yesterday that said live without fear, which is essentially Talcott's, kind of cliche model. And then choose God over culture. Don't I constantly say culture is the enemy of humanity, and especially the Black community? Right? There's your synchronicity. He had a whole outfit on with me and Talcott's interactions. And basically what I stand for and what I'm trying to illuminate and elucidate in this realm, right? So it couldn't get any better than this. This is how the thing works. Just sit here and feel what it feels like in the room right now, and that's the feeling of what you'll know in the future when the thing is working, right? The unnameable. That's how I see it.
This is a message that should be done through God. And I have goals to reconstruct culture.
You are so fucked, Anton, and your buddies. You are all
or
so
this is a world for us to co-create. I'm a very spiritual white man whose path and faith has brought me to spending time with Paul Unslaved and growing in my own social media presence. You have obviously already achieved greatness, and your following is apparently greater than Paul and I combined right now. You don't say. You don't say. I am more, not the white man acknowledging that I'm more powerful.
Hey, nobody asked for a pause. Can you keep it going?
I didn't pause it. It's still playing.
Yeah, I think he was muted when it was quiet.
I think we just lost Paul, folks.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
See, it's not me. It's in the stream. It's in the broadcast.
But that is not what Jack just said. Jack did not say the black man, one alone, was more powerful than the two white ones.
So I'm sitting here talking the whole time and I'm on mute. That was my fault. So, yeah, I'm not surprised that that Anton is a lot more popular than myself. I'm surprised he was dumb enough and had such a fragile ego, like I said, that he got insecure enough to take the bait and to now make a whole segment about me.
Funny thing is, he doesn't even know he's got bait in his mouth yet, and he's still running with it. Wait until that line tightens up and he gets that.
Right. There's way more like sheep slaves, culture freaks, idol worshipers in the world than there are godly, righteous principles.
Hey, can you speed it up a little bit, though?
It doesn't surprise me at all that there's way more people watching you than me, but that's going to change, buddy boy, for different reasons. If not because of what I know and how I apply it and the results I get sometimes, because of this pimping and macking game.
Thank you.
Silver and gold from Gorilla. Right. Better at what I do and what we do than what you do. I've seen what you do, and I'm not impressed, sir.
Than him and him combined. And today, through my experience with Paul, God introduced me to you as well. Well, then that means that you're going to get this work, right?
Yeah, you're going to get this work.
I'd love to hear back. This is me replying to you. And we can find a convenient way for us to talk. We could even set up a public conversation. Well, what do you think that I'm doing right now? With the purpose of inspiring and
that's not how a conversation works, Anton.
Yeah, that's not a public conversation, one-sided.
Well,
he may not know
I'm just
how that works.
Jack.
No, he doesn't.
Jack.
Just shows his incompetence,
Here's
his ignorance.
Response. And I'm not sure
his whole presentation.
If you're a new subscriber and you're unfamiliar with my work, Paul should have told you. First, the thing that Paul should have told you was Paul should have told you about his egregious behavior and the things that he said about my family inside of the chat yesterday that caused me to then have to do this live stream in the first place. Jack.
Wait a second. I said something about his family? I don't remember saying something about his family. If anything, at best, what I said was, sir, hello?
I'm here.
What are you're bellowing?
I just agree with
what
you.
happened, Wizard? Are you hearing?
I was there with you. You didn't mention anything about his family. Nothing.
No, so what I might have said is that woman you do that panel broadcast with, who you call your wife, I believe, who I think you're at family court now with, is the third party story. I don't want to say anything incorrect. I said I could tell on the panel when I first came up there she was miserable with your goofy ass. Don't matter how much money you get to, woman ain't got that energy in her eyes for you, right? So I'm sorry, Anton. Right? I'm sorry you were hurt and that you're triggered and you can't get enough money and pussy to really feel like an honorable man who's empowered and inspired and inspiring. It doesn't matter how many viewers you got either. That's how this walk works. God boy over culture with your little sweater. Yeah, we're going to see how you really walk that and live that.
The second thing that he should have told you is his disrespectful rhetoric when I was reacting.
Oh, I'm real disrespectful. Yep.
With him outside of the fact that the person that I was talking to had the exact same hue on their skin as him. Isn't it interesting? Think about it.
Right, you're a racist ass bitch, Anton. You think everything has to do with race. I said you're an insecure hoe. Black, white, yellow, red, indifferent. Doesn't matter to me. So you're a black hoe, and I'm not going to be racial about it because I call it as it is. So you made it a racial thing because you're a racist bitch. Okay? And that's why I also don't like you motherfuckers, because you got racial undertones with everything. Everything's about black or white, and then you don't even call it straight as it is. You're bullshitting that argument too. So what's the point?
We never see any white person come out to say anything inside of the chat. And y'all know me. I'm an equal accountability smoke giver, and I don't align with the blacky blacks either. But I do reactions and live streams on Asians and Indians and Patrick Bet-David and looking at how people do their money and black women and black men.
Right.
We have these conversations every day. But I do one reaction to Rollo Tomasi and Destiny, and now all of a sudden we got a white man all of a sudden feeling a certain type of way in order to.
He keeps saying all of a sudden. We was on panel together. He threw me off. He knows who I am because he affirmed that yesterday that I was on panel. He remembers it. What's it got to do with race? It's bizarre.
Try to emasculate me and tell me that I'm living in my femininity on a live stream. Well, Jack, this is what I need you to do. Take your cape off and hold Paul accountable. Similar to how I'm going to hold him accountable today. Because we're going to have a completely different conversation today, Jack.
No, you won't have no conversation.
In having a conversation. You are not a bag chaser, so it's no reason for you to even have my phone number, right?
Right, Anton. See, you're another culture whore who thinks that we got to chase fiat and pussy. The way that I see it now, I'm not saying I'm the best at it, but the way I see it, even as far as your spiritual law, is you got to let the money and pussy chase you. Okay? If you're having to chase that and get that and keep that and have that, that's your insecure ego again. You're not in that flow space. So you're right, Anton. I don't spend my time chasing a bag. At best, I let it chase me because I'm chasing something else, something you don't even care about.
And it proves his structure about it being about God and not culture is false. Proves that everything he's going for is the money. That's a false prophet. No matter how you speak, it doesn't matter if he's speaking religion, race, politics, rights, freedom, nothing. It's false.
He's the Mammon Molech infidel. Since the beginning of time, they've all been the same way. It's the same spirit and personality. He's a Jezebel harlot. He's got that spirit of his mama. That's why he comes on there with all that cute, pretty jewelry and all the accessories and gets all in his emotions and feelers and starts yapping like Oprah on her period, right? This is the male Oprah, okay? And he's going to tell us about being territorial animals and beasts and what a real man looks like. No, Anton, that's not how that works. Can you hear me, Mr. Wizard? Am I still coming in?
You're coming in clear.
All right, let's move on here with this bozo. He did his job. Thank you, sir. Anton, I appreciate you.
Not interested in singing kumbayas and talking about God. I study the Bible every day, and I'm cool with that. I already got a home church. I'm good. Any person that's sitting here trying to use their platform in order to get more visibility as a result of me, but can't add any value into my life should not be on my platform. And again, you're not a bag chaser. I've never seen you at a meetup, so it's no reason for me to have a conversation with you. I am.
All right, so if you don't go to his meetups for bag chasers who are all about chasing money, he don't talk to you. That's the difference. Paulie Boy was in a tent, gave up. Excuse me, sir. Can you not hear me when I'm? What are we doing today, Wizard? Are you excited for this event? Is that what that is? You excited for Anton and where this is going?
No, I messed up. My bike broke today. I need heavy medication.
All right. So, right. All right, someone get that then. I don't know what I was saying. Right, the bag chaser meetup. If you have to go to a bag chaser meetup to talk to somebody, then you're not legit. I was at the tent, okay, gave up everything, a very comfortable lifestyle where I was putting away fiat every month and pretty much could do whatever I wanted. Gave that all up and went to a tent to explore more of myself and being on the land and getting back to a supernatural creational space. Okay, so while I was doing that, I was talking to people one by one, unslaving them, or at least attempting to give them my understanding, which they were using at court and other areas of their life. So right out of the mud, you bag chasing freak. I was tracing truth, rights, freedom, principles, and spiritual faith and self-knowledge. And that's the difference. I'm an empowered, inspired, inspiring being. You are a worldly, reprobate infidel, and I can't wait. I'm telling you, I'm excited today. I'm so glad you told me about this, Moretti Creature and others. I'm so excited for what's to come, I feel now, or at least even just to be in this conversation. Very exciting.
What your forefathers used to be. I am a savage. I am unapologetic. I truly don't give a fuck about your feelings.
Right. I can't wait.
I am not the type of Christian that you used to. I'm a different type of Christian. I'm the type of Christian that do the dirty work.
This is how Talcott's going to talk to this motherfucker. Just like this.
I would love to fucking see you face to face.
And so
I would love to fucking see you face to face, you bitch ass motherfucker.
So I have none for him. And I'm going to unlock exactly who y'all are and what y'all really are today. All right. So this one is for you, Jack. Paul. Let's figure out who Paul is.
Yeah, figure out who I am.
Let's do a little bit of research, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do a little bit of research.
Let's see how he does research.
Paul.
See how you do research, Anton, to figure out who I am.
Paul Enslaved. This is Paul Enslaved. Paul Enslaved, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Enslaved, ladies and gentlemen, is a white man with a buzz cut that apparently has been banned from YouTube multiple times.
Oh, no.
Acting like he knew what he was doing and having conversations, spreading misinformation on a platform that was...
Oh, Jennifer, do you hear that? Ooh, I was unsafe, right? He's a savage, Anton just said. He's a savage. But now we're going to push a narrative. Well, just so you know, Paulie's been banned from YouTube for pushing misinformation. Ooh, I wonder if the bag chasers on the street who are doing prison time would want to know that Anton likes to dry snitch and use the system against the white man or any man that he doesn't like. Policy infractions. Do you call up on your homeboys, Anton, when they violate policy, code, and statute? Right. Godly Christian who stands for rights, freedom, principles, personal choice, and not worldly systems and serving two masters, man's laws and dictates, and their fraudulent bad faith false claims, right? Because that misinformation I was banned for, you didn't research if it was true or real or not. You just ran with the popular narrative, right? Like they all do.
Supposed to be built for y'all, right? No? Let's find out more about it.
You are so fucked.
This is the type of content that he posts. This is one of his channels, apparently.
Right.
Edit, getting slaved up. Jack gets emotional about his skid marked 24-hour countdown to PIMP launch. Wow. Interesting. How about we go ahead and check out one of these videos and see? Let's look at the 24-hour.
Yeah.
Can you pause it? Can you pause it, OTW,
please?
please?
Go to the first video that was in front of everybody where.
Go ahead.
What was him? But why did he bring up Talcott skid marks? How did he become aware of that?
I'm fucking wondering. That's I was like, what? He said what?
Do we need to run it back? What the fuck was that? Did he like maybe look into Talcott and then, okay, maybe here's what I'm thinking. He got the email, then he researched Talcott and he found something about the skid marks maybe. That's maybe probably most likely what happened, right? Because he got the email. I mean, if it led to all this, he must have researched Talcott a little bit, you know what I mean? Checked out maybe the first video he saw something, Skidgate or whatever the fuck, I don't know. You know what I mean?
It's the last upload on the fucking page, dude.
What?
It's on
Neil just sounds like he's yelling from his basement bathroom up the stairs to the fucking, like, what the fuck was that? Sorry, go ahead, OT.
My laptop is shit. I don't have headphones. The last upload on Paul's page is skid mark.
Okay, thank you, Pineal, but I still kind of hate you. Seems like you're a fucking underground hater for Paul or something. But please.
I'm watching Paul right now in the background. He's live.
Okay, it's the second video. Look, if you look correctly, it's written Jack gets emotional about his skid mark.
Hey, how about we do this, OTW, since Paul's live? Can you go ahead and hop on his, can you like merge or hop on to Paul's stream or something? Or how can we do this? I think we should all just go over to Paul's. Yeah, I'm going to end mine. I'm just going to go over to Paul's. Sorry, OTW, but this is awesome. Do what you want, OTW. I think I'm going to end it and I'm just going to go over to Paul's, but this was great, OTW, and everyone else. I love you all.
Have a great time. I'm still up for an hour or so.
Let's look at the 24-hour.
Yeah,
Noting slaves.
Notice that he didn't go to the first video that was in front of everybody where it was me traveling without license, registration, insurance, and plates. Anton, wonder if the homeboys do that. All right, stand for rights, freedom, and principles. So you would play that, but you're going to go to like the innocuous, just the random videos of me and then try to pick them apart. So we'll play this game, Anton.
No. Wow. What a way to start off a video.
Well, that's the thing, Anton. I got to get a hook in everybody, and I do that with a little bit of pimping and macking, old style. So I got to kind of get in your ego and insecurities. So I kind of call everyone slaves, and then I watch how they react. And then when they react like a slave, I not only know it's true, but I know I've done my job because I show how easy you are to be manipulated, like your masters show you all day, every day. Problem, reaction, solution.
Way to start off a video. Is this the person, Jack, that you would like for me to then remove myself from having a conversation for?
Oh, right, because when Charleston White comes on there and he does his videos talking about raping white women, and then has to say later he never did that. He was just playing on people and their feelers. When he comes on and talks about killing white people and then says later, I never really did that. I was just saying that to fuck with people, right? So you ain't going to win this argument, Anton, because you regularly have people on who are community activists and stand for rights, freedom, and principles, but have an online persona at times where they get in people's ego and feelers to get a conversation started. Oh, oops. See how that works? Boy, would folks be proud of me, how I just pimped on your bitch ass.
About to say.
The worst part is that not only did I pimp on you, but like Tony Montana said, I always tell the truth even when I lie. So you actually are a slave. So I was pimping and macking and telling the truth even when I lie.
Black man with a red beard and crooked teeth that's being held accountable by his girl that's sitting literally in the.
Damn right, I got red beard and teeth, and no, I'm not being held accountable, and that's okay. If she would, the woman next to me, hold me accountable. I was laughing with her and kind of winking at her about teasing about the idea about slaves, right? And coming on doing a short video to address people and saying greetings, slaves. It's kind of like, laughing about that a little bit, playing around. So it ain't about me being held accountable by the woman next to me. This guy is so bizarre in his ego. It's just fascinating.
The seat that's next to him. Neither here nor there. Let's continue to hear what he has to say.
Well, I'm not going to wait. Yes, I'm pulling through Taco Bell's drive-thru.
So as this man sits in his car in a Taco Bell drive-thru, typing hard in my chat, feeling like he can hold me accountable. This is the type of person that y'all fear? Is this the white man who's ahead of the white power struggle?
Wait, I don't understand. I'm not white power now. Here we go with the racist narrative. No, that's you, Anton. You're the racist bitch. I'm not white power. What does me being a little bit playful at a Taco Bell have to do with power? What, because you got viewers and fiat, you're more powerful than me? You won't get in a room with me. You fucking ran off your own panel from me. Couldn't even fight me verbally and then ran off your panel. You're a hoe. What the fuck does being powerful have to do with none? I don't even have to be in a room with you to be more powerful than you. Look what the fuck I've done that you haven't done and won't do. Crying about going to court and dealing with your lawyer slave. Your little daddy there who runs your life and talks for you at court. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? The level of inspiration and spiritual faith and empowerment is no match between me and you with all your fake teeth and the accessories, right? And all the jewelry and all the skincare products I'm sure you use to keep your skin moist and glowing like a little hoe. Are you kidding me, Anton? You are so overtly or indirectly feminine and got that spirit of your mama. You are not a threat. Not only on the screen, but in the room with anybody. Nobody's threatened by you.
That they built the system for. Don't worry about it. We're going to get into it today.
I'm not proud to say it.
It's exactly what the man just said down there. Sun Tzu said, know yourself and know the enemy. You'll win 1,000 battles without even fighting. I already won this little back and forth battle you've created without even fighting. Because who and what I am on record is something you'll never be, you punk ass bitch. You don't stand for nothing. So I won again without even fighting.
Be candid. Now, with that said, you may be aware of the recent bannings for misinformation. That's the claim, the allegation. Completely false.
Unfounded. With that said, though, we're going to be going live over here tomorrow because, you know, we have 2 channels. They're obviously nothing alike. Okay.
We don't want to hear anymore, Paul.
That's
we
fine.
don't want to hear anymore.
You didn't want to hear anymore when
Let's
I was
see what
up
else
on
we can
panel
talk
with you
about
neither.
Paul enslaved out here in these streets.
Out here in these streets.
Paul, what are you doing?
It says
What are
right
you
there
doing,
what I'm
Paul?
doing.
Let's see how Paul lives his life. All right.
Right.
Let's go ahead and go into. So, first thing that comes up when I do it, banned video, police right to stop, all of that. Okay, so let's go to the second.
Oh,
Hey, how's it going,
Oh,
bud?
so Anton just did it again like a hoe. Did you see what he just did with a little smirk on his face? So the first video with the most views that got taken down for misinformation that I had to repost edited, that has almost 33,000 views, that originally had hundreds of thousands on YouTube and millions on third-party websites like flatearth.com, still has 5 million views at least on Facebook, right? So you won't talk about that video or go to that video, which is I'm most well known for. You want to go to the second video where I get arrested by the police, still doing what the fuck you won't do because you're a bitch ass motherfucker who don't know legal versus lawful and wouldn't apply it anyway because you need a lawyer boy to talk for you. Boy, I can't wait. You won't get in a room with me, you bitch.
I'm after the Northwest Road Police Department.
All right, doing?
Yeah, I'm pulling you over because you don't have a license for it.
Okay, so can I just give you kind of what my understanding is? And
Yeah, I'm willing to hear you out.
okay, so
from what I see happening right here, Paul is not even supposed to be on YouTube. Okay, Paul
Oh,
has
no.
been banned from YouTube, so he's not even supposed to be in my chat in the first place. But Paul has found a way.
Oh man,
to so
see?
many other.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to like ultra hate now. Okay, so yeah, that's not how that works, Anton. And we've like rolled back all of these bans and strikes because they're unfounded and they're based in fraudulent claims. So how about this, big boy? You're going to give me some more incentive to really learn that legal process. Wizard, please get on it, sir. Let's all get on it. I need all the folks from this community to get on it. We're going to learn some legal process, okay? I need to learn it. I need to learn it. You keep making false claims and pushing false narratives, I'm going to sue your bitch ass, bag chasing ass, right? I'm going to sue you. Since you want to talk about these streets and how real you are and all the rest of it, and then want to push narratives and have the system used against me with that ultra hating that I ain't supposed to even be on here or be in your chat. So now that you got triggered and can't go nowhere with it, you want to just like virtue signal. He wasn't even supposed to be in my chat. He's supposed to be out of here and silenced and censored. This is exactly what I mean. They talk God, not culture. They want to use culture wars to silence people and say they ain't even supposed to be here. That's not how that works, Anton. Keep pushing that narrative. I already got you on record now. So if I decide to go back for causing me any more loss, injury, or harm to what I do and my busyness, I'm going to sue your bitch ass because you just said you're about to make $3 million on the books over the next few months. So if you interfere with this endeavor that some might say is, well, when it comes to fiat currency, priceless, invaluable, what I've created here. So it'd be real hard to put a number on it, but I'm sure we'll be willing to settle on something. So keep running your fat mouth, keep pushing fraudulent, false claims, keep trying to have loss, injury, and harm done to me. If something comes right after this, you're on the list now, pal, of conspirers who want to deprive of rights, who want to do RICO. Wait till we get into the RICO. Because, see, Anton, it's really funny, right? When you bring certain people on your panels and onto your broadcast, and they're known drug dealers and gang members, and we don't talk about that, but now you want to use the system, right, with a legal, lawful person who's not in the streets, not a gangbanger, never have been, and I'm not under any code at this point. So you want to play this game, right? You do a lot of profiteering off of association with street people who I'm sure have a less than savory background. You better watch your dry snitching hoe ass, Anton, because nobody's going to go after them, right? Because they ain't got the bag, all the people on the street. You're going to go after your bitch ass, all them hip hop police and the feds. So keep playing with me and others in that kind of arena. You ain't going to win in any arena like that. So just keep it to the back and forth, pimping and macking talk about how you're better than me and you're a black man and you're powerful and all that. Don't get into keep pushing that censorship system using narrative where you keep making false claims. It ain't going to be good for you and your reputation either.
Dusty black people that I see in order to be able to try to get back on the stream by starting multiple different channels. And now he's out here getting pulled over, just like some of these dusty black folks. He's over here getting pulled over by the popo. Now, isn't this the same story that I see happening with black people? Paul, tell me you're not over here getting pulled over by other white.
Right. I'm getting pulled over because I do something you won't do. I can't wait to get it right with him. I shouldn't keep talking. I just, it'd be nice if he'd stop being a bitch and have the damn conversation.
Cops. The same thing that I see black people getting mad and feeling some type of way about it. And instead of you presenting your license, registration, and insurance,
I ain't got that, Anton.
You think that the system was set up for you?
Oh,
okay,
man.
well, let's
Yeah,
see
I'm the man of the people. It was set up for me.
Right, I understand the law.
Anton, you don't remember power to the people?
Right,
Huh?
which has been
You bitch
upheld
ass.
in the Supreme
See?
Court over and over again.
See,
I have given notice.
see these fake ass real N words, like they say, with the A on the end. I don't mean the racist epithet, right? I mean, see all these real N words who are like leaders with the culture, not culture, God, not culture. They're not for free speech. They're not for God-given rights. They're not for freedom of travel. They want you shut up, censored, banned, silenced, not free to move, and under their policies and codes. Anton, you fucked yourself with this, bro, spiritually. Go ask the Vice Corporation. They played like a few seconds of me and involved me in false claims, and they're not going to exist soon because they're doing bankruptcy. Someone's about to buy them out, so we ain't going to know of them soon, right? Because you all think you're too big to fail. The Tao says 10 times shall you be harmed, those who try to interfere or harm the righteous man on his walk. You filthy little slave, bless your heart. I feel sorry for what you just called down on yourself, worldly fool. The fool's mischief is sweet. Keep giggling like your mama there with that little pursed lips. Coin your words or purse your lips in your rectum, right, wizard? Coin your words or purse your little lips.
Absolutely.
So now you call down something for yourself you don't even understand. The fool's mischief is sweet until it sours, and then he has to drink.
Prescott Valley Police Department, of who and what I am. All right, I'm a private man moving my property from point A to point B.
Okay, hold on, wait. Prescott Valley. Where's Prescott Valley?
Oh, so now Anton's going to attempt to try to partly dox, partly insult me because he thinks that I'm from Prescott Valley. So I guarantee he's going to go, some white man out in the middle of nowhere who saw hayseed from a field. No, Anton. And I'm not from LA like you either, little boy. Okay, that's the difference. He's one of these Hollywood folks.
He's live now on his second channel.
So he's in Prescott Valley, Arizona. All right.
Okay, well, if he's live now and folks got him open, then it's not like I would tell anybody to do anything, but I definitely couldn't stop folks from, going over there and maybe having a conversation with Anton, right? Reminding him maybe, like we've done in the past, that he might have a daddy, right?
Yeah,
he might have a metaversal daddy who he's so triggered by that he needs some proper instruction to motivate him to become a better man and stop being such a culture freak. Wouldn't you folks say?
Yeah, he's over there talking about feminism, intimacy, and putting women in their place.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because he monitors the chat and he gets triggered by me. So now my name's in his mind and on his heart, right? Because I suspect it already has been, like many folks. So when you remind him, maybe if you do, that he has a daddy, he's gonna get triggered again and having my name fly out of his mouth. My dick's gonna go in his mouth and the name's gonna come flying out. And then we just keep moving. The more they keep hearing my name, the more we keep having the conversation, the more we keep moving. All right, you see how it works? See how it works? When you talk that good shit, that real shit, that spiritual shit in a loving way, they don't listen. Okay, when you mirror what they are and you do that pimping and mountain, they start having you into the conversation, right? So I knew what I was doing when I started doing this, and I told everybody I'm going to start a little bit of a different aspect of myself, call out the old Paulie boy from on the block a little bit, and I'm going to use that as a mask. It's not necessarily a false ego. It's an aspect of self, and it's in check, and sometimes I let it out to play because I know it gets results. That's how you be a fisherman of men. These folks ain't on a righteous path. They don't want the truthful, the loving, the godly, the righteous. They want what they think is the real. So I'm going to give them the real as I see it. Right. And I'm not going to punches. And I'm going to go into your ego, as they say, and grind on it. They always say, you're always grinding on my ego. Right. I told everyone at some point months ago, I'm going to start a different process here to get to a different place and with different conversation with different people. And boy, is it working. Okay. And that's why I am the God of all media. You're not going to convince the people any different at this point either, because it ain't even about me as a personality or persona. It's about that thing that moves in me and works with me. It's better than a master general on the war field. I don't even have to strategize and calculate, really. I have a thought, I put it into action, and the universe shifts around me, it would seem, at times. Boy, is it amazing.
White. Okay. So you're in Prescott Valley, Arizona, Paul. Let's go back to the video.
As I said, I'm not driving a motor vehicle. I'm not a citizen. I'm not an inhabitant of the municipality. I'm not a resident. I'm not a person.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license?
After he get done with all of this sovereign citizenship bullshit.
Oh.
Listen, motherfucker. Do you have a license and do you
Nope.
have a registration
Nope.
insurance?
Nope.
We don't want to hear
Nope.
that shit. Listen. This is what I've learned.
That's what you learned.
about the
Yeah, you
system.
learned
They
how to
don't
be
care.
a good little house slave, Anton. Well, I ain't that.
Exactly. Feel.
I ain't a slave. That's why my name's Paul Unslaved, because I've learned how to not be that. And that's why you ain't for God. You're a culture freak, because part of this culture is a legal society and legal code. So you learned how to submit to that. Good little house slave.
Care about what color you are, fam. Do you got a license and a register? This is the type of man that y'all sitting here telling me that the system was made for. Okay, let's see what this does.
No, you have to make sure that you say the whole name. You can't just be over there saying Paul's your daddy, Anton. Right? He said he subscribed to tell him that, and then I'm saying you have to make sure you use the whole name. Paul Unslaved is your daddy, so that everybody sees. Remember, it's about branding, right? Like Talcott paid thousands for brand, and everyone does branding and marketing. The best brand is no brand; it's how you live, unslaved. Okay, the best marketing in game is no marketing in game. Be unslaved, and you'll get talked about and marketed and promoted by word of mouth. See how it works. Anton and the rest of you corporate beta male slave who spend all this time, energy, and money. I did it from an Android. Did it from an Android with nothing and nobody. Don't need it. I am that am. So make sure you let him know it's Paul Unslaved is his daddy so everyone else can see it and he can see it. And remember how this works. You're in a room with me now and you can't leave.
What the fuck I got going on? I'm genuine.
Anton Daniels, Millionaire Morning Show. And what's the other one he's got? Make sure you let everyone else know in the chat. And folks can check the live chat later and I'll post it on the screen for this guy's channels. He's got a couple channels.
Yeah, the Millionaire Morning Show and Anton Daniels.
Anton Daniels is his first one. The second one is the Millionaire Morning Show because he's a millionaire bag chaser. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I wonder where Anton lives. Don't let me find out where Anton lives. I'm going to put a nice big billboard along my white gorilla face right there for you to look at every morning when you get out of your slave house that you're indebted to.
Because I'm not driving, right? In the code, under the code, right? In the federal law, driving is actually defined as a commercial term.
Okay. Do you have any weapons or anything like that in the vehicle?
I would rather not answer any questions, sir.
Okay, hang tight.
Okay.
Now, from all intents and purposes, this looks like a video in which Paul feels as though he's escaped the Matrix. No, I don't have a license.
I didn't feel that at all. It's always up in the air, Anton. I do what I do because it's true and it's right to me. When I do it, I don't expect anything. Whatever is meant to happen will happen. That's true spiritual faith as far as I understand it.
Not say, I don't want to have a conversation. And so this is what a lot of y'all feel is white privilege. I see a lot of Hebrew Israelites having the same conversation, feeling like they're a sovereign citizen. You ain't. Oh, you sly dog, Paul. You thought that the white power system was going to prevent.
No, I didn't. You're projecting again your racism and your bigotry, Anton. I am under no delusion that color is going to stop slavery from happening more and more because slavery in the slave mind and heart is colorless. You're a slave and all of your buddies probably are, the majority of them. Them Hebrew Israelites and them real black folks on the street, them 5%ers, them Muslims and all the rest of them Moors, right? Even some of the GD folks. Right? There's even gang member folks, Bloods, Crips, GDs who understand the shit and will apply it because they say, I live by the law of this code that I'm under with these organizations and these people and whatever spirit runs through me. You could argue what it is one way or the other. They don't follow legal society and legal code and white men in suits, Anton, and I don't either because I'm a white N-word, Anton. That's right. I'm a white N-word. They've been telling me I am all my life, so I'm owning that. Right? I'm just like all the black folks on the street that they call the N-word, Anton. See the big lips and big nose? Right? I don't have the white privilege. I'm not a Millionaire Morning Show host. Right? I was living in a tent. I didn't think the white power system was going to save me from myself and the slavery that my white father and your black father created here, chasing bags and pussy. I didn't think that. You thought I thought that? Man, he's confused.
You on a Summer Dram screen. But guess what, Paul? We're still here.
Yeah, you're a demon. See him? This is what I mean, man. When he laughs and giggles like that and uses the name of God on that sweatshirt yesterday and all this branding with the demonic symbols I've seen him use in the past, they're all the same. They're avatared by the God of this world. They claim to be following the true God in quotes, and they laugh and giggle demonically at all of their things that they have and try to have me censored and banned and shut up and have our rights and property taken over, even though they don't even like it when they go to complaining about it. Like he was that one day. This is what we're dealing with, folks. Get a good look at it and watch the journey from here. One way or the other.
We still here.
Oh, well, you'll be here. Been here since the beginning of time. This walk hadn't changed.
But we get up. We fall down. But we get up.
5 videos today, you hoe.
It was just a sinner who fell down. But we get up.
You're an embarrassment, Anton. Embarrassment of a man.
But we get up. We fall down. But we get up.
It's very bizarre. he's very twisted. Yeah, it's demonic, maniacal laugh.
Where my choir in the background singing for me, audience. But a saint is just a singer who fell down.
Right.
But we get up.
You're singing my song, Anton. Thank you. He recognizes how spiritual I am. He's singing my song while he laughs and giggles.
It's your turn, motherfucker.
It is my turn. It's my year, boy.
Back in the Paul, ladies and gentlemen.
It is my turn. It's my year. I can feel it. I can feel it in the air. I said it's been getting quiet lately. There hasn't been much movement. What's the next come up? Here we are. So it is my turn. Thank you, Anton. I love to be in the conversation.
He got off, but we get up. We get up.
Yeah, it's funny because Anton doesn't have to sacrifice anything and go to jail over and over again and deal with the courts and learn how to do it and be an honorable man. He makes thousands of dollars per broadcast, right? He doesn't need that. And he doesn't need it for the rest of us either, apparently.
Feeling safe. He feeling safe. Oh, my Jesus.
Do I look like I'm feeling safe, Anton? I'm looking rather, anxious there a bit of what might happen. I don't feel and look
at him.
safe
He's sitting there chilling. He thought that he told the
I'm sitting there chilling. I'm chewing on the side of my mouth, Anton. Why are you speeding it up, showing that I'm a bit nervous? Because they might kill me like Chase Allen or the thousands of other white folks in the street they do.
Paul said he's about to get out and have a conversation. Paul, did you just get out the car?
Hey, so I just wanted. All right, yeah, I just wanted to give you a little bit more information. Okay, no problem.
You see that? You see that? Paul thought he was special. Paul.
No, it's not that I think I'm special. I just do whatever the fuck I want that occurs to me to be the right thing, and I kind of surrender the rest. So, and because I'm not belligerent and not triggered in my feelers and not bitter, I'm able to communicate in a way where most of the time folks feel non-threatened in most scenarios.
Slave thought that he was going to get out and have a conversation with the police officer. That police officer said, listen, get your white ass back in that car. Listen, I understand what you thought you was going to do. Paul, get your fucking crooked teeth back in that fucking car before I come over there and put you in your place. Y'all thought that these people were special. They not. Have y'all ever seen a meth head? Meth heads aren't really black. They white. How they deal with poor white folk is a completely different way in which they deal with successful white folk. This is a class war. This ain't what Paul thought it was. Get your white ass back in that car with that buzz cut. You're not Eminem. You're not Paul Wall. And you definitely not Bubba Sparks. I rock with Bubba Sparks. Shout out to Bubba Sparks. I rock with Bubba Sparks.
I'm muted again. Okay. Thank you, Jennifer. I'm getting rather good at this broadcasting thing, huh? There's Anton showing his worldly ways again, that because I don't have money, I have no power, right? But I've seen 20 and 30-year officers on the front of the court steps almost go to crying and change their ways immediately after arresting me weeks before, because I stay true to myself and the word, and I speak it with love and care, and I don't get into a fear space of what they're going to do to me or what they're going to think of me, right? You could say I'm crazy and think I'm crazy. I'm going to go with what's in my heart, Anton. You wouldn't know about having heart, Anton. You think your power comes from that bag. I don't need to be Eminem and Paul Wall. I'm better than those motherfuckers because of the way I choose to live, what I choose to put my time, energy, attention on, what I choose to worship, you might say, because that's what worship is. Time, energy, attention. The truth and what's right, being careful, having a heart. If I'm going to die for that or go to a box, then that's what needs to happen. You might want to learn that, Anton. That might be that God over culture thing that you've been talking about.
But we definitely ain't going for it, Paul. Get your white ass back in that car.
I don't care if you ain't going for it or not. That's what I'm going to do. Don't you get it?
So, yeah. Moving property. Stopped. Prescott Valley.
You know you're going to jail, Paul.
Right.
You know you're going.
That's fine.
When a man starts to evaluate his options and he's talking to himself, it's only two situations that happen in. Either you know you're going to jail, or your girl just caught you doing something that you...
Right, Anton. I'm putting it on the record that this is what I'm doing once and for all. I'm going to keep doing it. And whether I go to jail or not, I'm going to come out and do it all over again, no matter how much bag I get to. Because it ain't about that. It's about what's true and what's right to me. And yeah, it's scary at times. Challenges me and tests me. But I think that all the things worth doing are like that. So yeah, you're right. I knew before I left the house that I may be going to jail that day. Anytime I leave the house riding around, traveling without everything, I know I might be going to jail that day. That's how being a quote unquote brave man works, Anton. Is every day you ride over the hill, you might not fucking come back. You wouldn't know nothing about it, you punk ass comfortable bitch.
Wasn't supposed to do. When you start reciting things back to yourself, I'm reading super chat shortly. When you start reciting stuff back to yourself, it's only one of two things that's gonna happen. You going to jail, or your girl just caught you doing something that you wasn't supposed to do. Okay, Paul, let's see how this plays out.
Right, there goes Anton showing his heart again. My girl caught me. Girl caught me doing something I wasn't supposed to do. What the fuck are you going to catch me doing, Jennifer, that I ain't supposed to do? Exactly. Because I'm pretty sure I could do whatever the fuck I want everywhere in life. That's the point of being a grown man. So Jennifer can't catch me doing something I'm not supposed to do unless I did something wrong, which has caused loss, injury, and harm. In which case, if she caught me, I'd probably be doing it in a way where I didn't care. But I don't do wrong. I don't cause loss, injury, and harm, right? And if I did, I'd probably be ashamed. So that's the only way I guess you could catch me doing something, is if I was doing something worthy of hiding. Okay, but I don't lie, cheat, steal, and cause harm like you. So there's very little to catch me doing.
I'm curious as to how Paul is going to get himself out of this situation, because it's not enough that he's white. He just told the cop, "Listen, I'm about to go."
You just told everyone I'm going to jail.
Back in the car. We don't.
He can't like tell his audience that right under the link that he clicked, it says arrested at Prescott Valley. So you knew when you clicked the link that this is how I'm going to get myself out of it. He's going to arrest me and take the car, and I'm going to do. Well, I didn't do a jail time for that. He put me in the back of the car, took the car, and then released me, and we had to walk. Okay, so you know what happens in the end, Anton. Why are you pretending you don't? It says it right under the video. Are you that slow on the uptake, or are you that much of a bullshitter?
Expect you. You over there with your cloth seats. It's a strong possibility that your car is smashed in the front. Okay, Paul,
that car has no damage on it. That car was mint condition and clean. And yes, Anton, it's an old car. It's a used car, because I don't like to have my whole life indebted into a car. I don't need to ride around in a nice car, feel like somebody with a slave tag at that. So we can make fun of the car and all the rest of it. You know, we won't talk about who the men we are on the scales of justice in front of the eyes of the creator. We won't focus on that. Just my crooked teeth, the fact that I'm a meth head, I'm a white power racist scum, and I have cloth seats, and I drive a Maxima, right, from like 2002, which, again, it was fucking mint. If you saw it before, it was whatever. It's been through hell at this point, moving all around. They broke the window out of it, went into the car, just to the slave, broke the window out, ran into it, and all the rest of it. And I haven't gotten to it because I haven't been using it, and I really don't need it. And there's a lot of other shit going on, right? We're actually like trying to do something with our life beyond this concrete jungle slavery that you're all used to.
Yeah, I guess he's going to make a call, see what they say, and get back to me.
Okay. Let's go here, Paul. Let's see how that plays out.
They're going to arrest me, Anton. Read right below the video.
Paul. See how that goes, and he's going to get back.
They're going to arrest me.
All right,
They're going to take the car, let me go. I go back and get it right back, and then I go on my way, right back to what I was doing.
Look how you're looking in the mirror. Cop got to be walking.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Showtime, nigga.
He loves it. Oh yeah, police is gonna do something to you. We love it. Drive.
Are you giving me an order, sir? Or? Yes. Okay, can I just have your first and last name, and can I have your W-9 information, please? Because I need you to step out of the car. I would rather not step out of the car. Okay.
Police are gonna do harm to him for traveling freely without state contracts to the devil. Hey, that's funny. Oh boy, see how they all love them videos? Remember what I told you? They don't want the videos about the good shit and the real shit to make us better and be better. They want the videos of Paulie Boy going to jail, getting shot, right? That's what really like gets them excited about their miserable lives with all that bag they're chasing. And this is the vehicle. Let me show the vehicle real quick. It's a very nice vehicle, Anton, considering what it is. I like it. Right? It's that's my era, Anton. So that's a nice car for me. You know, I got a pretty good deal on it. It's ran all over up and down them dirt roads you saw at Prescott when I was on public land and all the rest of it. Served me well. Immaculate interior, Anton. Anton, it even had an aux cord auxiliary, right? Like after 01, 02, they started putting the aux cord. No, actually, no, they didn't. I'm lying. Okay. Actually, I had to go to Best Buy and buy a little tape feature, little cassette tape. Why are you laughing, Jennifer? Hey, that's not funny. That's not funny. Okay. It works. Plays damn good music too, Anton, right? So, you know, I'm riding down the road. I got my little cassette tape running. It's got a little cord coming from it. Plug that right into the phone and I'm on the road again. Okay. That's a beautiful vehicle. How dare you insult me? We're out here bag chasing.
Oh, they said put your hands on behind your back and spread your legs.
Right. This has happened to me a lot, Anton. Right. It's happened to me a lot in my life. This activity right here. I know you might not be used to it. All you house slaves, dark-skinned house slaves who never really had to deal with the courts, except family court. Every time that woman who's next to you decides she's going to bag chase by taking half your shit. Anton's in family court now. He's been complaining lately. Because that woman that was with him, boy, is she a bag chaser, man. She's going to come up on half your shit like one meeting. Man, doesn't that make her a little bit smarter than you, Anton? You've been working a while for that bag you've been chasing. Nope. All she had to do was fuck you. And in one day, she's going to take half your shit. That lady's a bag chaser, Anton. She's learned a lot from you. You go, girl. What's that song? To the left, to the left. Right, Jennifer? Don't laugh at that. Don't insult Anton. I can do that. You can't, okay? To the left, to the left. Everything you own in the box to the left. Come on, Anton. You know that one. You were singing before. We can't sing. I'm into that independent. INDEPENDENT. That's an independent woman right there. Bag chaser. You go, girl. You take his shit for being a fuckboy bozo, worldly reprobate slave. Come holler at daddy with all of Anton's money. What's that woman's name you do the panel with? Who was your wife? Who's that family court where you now taking half your shit? Come holler at daddy with Anton's money. You know, Anton, with all that bag chasing she's doing, if we get to talking that good shit, she might buy daddy a new Maxima. No, I don't move like that, Anton. I ain't shipping, ain't easy. Right? Nowadays, I don't even want it like that. But I'm just saying. Might work like that. You know?
Oh, my God. You thought you were special. You thought that you had some kind of citizenship and was above the law.
No.
So this is what you do. You
I am
get
the
in
law.
the car with no license, no registration, no job, no insurance.
Whoa, no job.
And you walk around and you permit our police department from doing other things and solving crimes by being out here ravaging.
Oh, so now like Anton's supporting policy enforcement implicitly. Like they're all good. They're all out here solving crimes. Anton, you are the most worldly hoe, right? What kind of black community are you from? Right? What kind of community are you from at all? This is fascinating. So all the police are good. They're always just out solving crimes. There's never any instances of them shooting thousands of white and black people in the street every year for being scared and saying officer safety and then never really having any consequences. Right.
And then you give them your little dumbass speech only to get your ass pulled up out of the car. What's the name of this video? Prescott Valley Police Department says no right to travel, takes me out of the car and steals the car for $1,000 ransom. No, let me give you the real thing of what it really is supposed to say. I got arrested for not having license, registration, and insurance. And they didn't steal my car. They impounded it and then made me pay $1,000 fine in order to get it back.
Right.
And I had to bail myself out of jail. You thought you was special, Paul, but you found out today, huh?
I didn't go to jail because it's not a crime. And usually it's not an arrestable offense. I have gone to jail for this before, like once or twice at least before this event here. So I knew what I was dealing with. I didn't feel I was special. I'd already been told I wasn't special, quote unquote, and that they're going to put me in jail. This time they didn't. Okay. And they shouldn't be putting me in jail, let alone impounding anything. But impounding the car is one thing, and trying to play stick-up games with paperwork is one thing. Taking me to a box for 3 days like they did last time, then letting me out on no signature, no paid bond, where I told them I wasn't coming back. So I don't know how that bond works. I didn't sign. I didn't accept it. And I didn't pay for nothing. $1 bond with no bail conditions. That's weird, Anton, ain't it? Usually, if you do something wrong over and over again and you don't meet the bail conditions and you're in the middle of nowhere and they know you ain't going to come back because you're on your way out and you told them you ain't coming back, usually they keep you, right? But for some reason, not with me. Maybe it's that I know something you and the rest of the slaves don't know. Maybe it's you don't want to know. Maybe you just keep calling it sovereign citizen mumbo jumbo. Maybe God's working with me and none of this sovereign citizen stuff is real. Isn't that better? Isn't it better to be fortunate than lucky, Anton, like you've been in life? Lucky with who you know because you suck at what you do. Right? Better to be fortunate. Fortune favors the bold, right? The gods may be shining on me for some reason. Maybe it's something I stand for that they want to see proliferate in this realm because they're tired of people like you and what you bring about. Maybe that's the case. We never know, huh?
You just like every other person that think that they special and that they got a certain right in order to bother the police, but your ass is the same. You're not special. You're not different. Let me show you the face of a man. Look, check it out. Let's scrub through this. What? Paul never got back in the car. This is a 43-minute video. Paul never got back in the car.
It's not that I didn't get back in the car, Anton. It was stuck to the steering wheel, and they put me in the back of the car in handcuffs. I could stop the video, and I posted it as is. Okay? So I wasn't going to edit it from an Android, right? I'm not big on the whole editing thing and altering. It's just a record. Anytime I do these videos, it's I'm out and about, something happens, and I have to record it for evidence to keep record for any kind of proceeding. okay, for what went on, for everybody's safety, as they say. So that's why this is done. Then I just post the unedited video because folks like you like to see me get property taken, rights taken, and have harm or loss done to me.
Look at the police back there. Look. They about to search your vehicle, Paul. They gonna search your vehicle. For some reason, y'all thought that these poor white people were better than you. They not.
Poor white people.
Paul never came back to his car. They locked the doors. They called the tow truck and they shipped it straight to the pound.
Right.
Straight to the pound. So.
Right.
Now that we realize what we dealing with, as far as the type of people that come on these live streams and think that they special.
So I guess Anton's never going to play that one where they didn't do that. And we had a great conversation that might be life-changing for myself, the officer, and everyone who witnessed it. We're not going to watch that one, huh, Anton? I get how it works. I'm just a poor, broke, lowlife with no value, huh, Anton?
Thought you was special. Navigating the matrix. So you drive around bothering white people, bothering good white people, antagonizing them and messing up, spreading misinformation and messing up what's going on. Okay,
I'm bothering white people and antagonizing. Right.
I see what we're dealing with here.
You see what we do. Okay. Right. You got it. You figured it out.
Y'all think that these people is better than y'all. Y'all think that these people are better?
Yeah, I am better than you, Anton. No, I don't do that in life. I don't antagonize anyone. I go on the metaverse and antagonize bitches and hoes like you. They got too much of a following and too much false worldly power for your own good. And then I just part of the facilitation process of undoing you and rebuking you. So in my life, I don't antagonize anybody. I stay to myself and do what's true and what's right. I do that on here, and well, here we are.
Better than y'all. Now I did lose some of the super chats, but I appreciate y'all when they tried to make us fall down. What happened was I lost some of the super chats, so I'm gonna read the ones that I got, and then I'm gonna acknowledge the rest of them tomorrow because I got to go through them back through and watch the live stream. Marriage, Politics, and Sports says, and the choir sang. Love C says Paul thought he was Dave Chappelle's friend. No, you're not.
I didn't know I couldn't do that.
Levi Carroll says, thank you, Anton. It's a class war for the longest. And that's what I want to.
Sorry, officer. I didn't know I couldn't do that.
I want to make sure that y'all understand that.
Remember, O'Shea, I said that to you yesterday?
I want to make sure that y'all understand this. All right. Let's deep dive. Because, Paul, this is what you did.
Deep dive.
You did this for your people.
Yes, I did.
I'm curious.
Yes, I did. No, we're gonna transfer now to men going their own way. You're right, Anton. I did this for my people. You know who are my people? People of all colors who stand for universal law and what's true and what's right. So I'll take that, Anton. You're absolutely right. Daddy died for your sins, you worldly reprobate collectivist.
Absolutely.
So I do that. I did that, and I do that for my people, and because for myself first and foremost, because I adhere to my conscience, and whoever put that there, whoever would ever put that there, I adhere to that, as you should, and everyone else out there. So I think we're going to go our own way here. We'll play it out, but he's going to transition now. But great segment on me, Anton. I couldn't have done it better myself if I was writing your part of this script in this long game story.
Where y'all think that this whole MGTOW movement? Thank y'all for the super chats. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications. I'm apologizing for the people that I couldn't get to as far as the super chats because
yeah, this is a guy who pronounced the word stoic as stoic yesterday. He goes, look at the white boy there trying to act all stoic. So this is what you're dealing with. Boy, is this going to be fun. Don't let me get in that room. Keep me out of that room. Might be okay to do little segments on me, but don't get me in that room.
The super chats disappeared when they tried to cancel me, but we back.
Oh,
we
got
back up.
So Anton was banned from YouTube too. I thought so because I saw it on his thing one day. So Anton gets banned for misinformation and the rest of it. They tried to cancel him, but when it happens to him, he's doing what's true and what's right. Racist rants, advocating for harm and loss, making false claims. That's cool. That's like godly stuff, as he says. Me, I'm a bad man, and I should be silenced and shut up because I'm antagonistic. See the hypocrisy, folks?
I apologize for that. Definitely going to acknowledge y'all tomorrow.
Hey, do you guys remember when I did the all-black panel that one day with the guy who says Anton was a bitch and a hoe? The guy Beans, because I found him on a live stream one day. I went on there, and we were rapping, and I went back on my live stream one day, and we went back and forth, and I was in basically a holding tank of sorts with about 8-10 African Americans, and they all started going in on me with the words, questioning me, going back and forth. And by the end, it just, some folks said it kind of felt like Paulie Boy was running the place. Isn't that interesting how that works?
I was
so
there.
Let me get in the room. Right, you were there. So they said, wow, that was a great interaction because you took us full circle. You went a panel of 8 large African Americans who might be intimidating to some folks, right? And they all went at me and they started joking on me and asking me the questions and holding me accountable and saying I was crazy at first. And by the end, it was the white boy's punking him. He's talking some real shit. What's the fuck is this guy's problem? They're all fighting each other and or agreeing by the end that who and what I am and or what I stand for, how I present it, is superior to whatever nonsense was going on in the room or in these folks' life. So that's a beautiful thing. And it's not about worldly personal power. It's about spiritual faith power of self-understanding and having a heart and speaking it in a way where it moves people to change. Okay. So that's what I live for, Anton and others. And you've seen it firsthand over and over again.
What is this whole thing? This fight, right? The whole red pill movement. I watched the video on Amazon, and on Amazon, they were having this whole conversation about a red pill movement, right?
All right. I think that's pretty much it. He got his little emotional rant and racist rant and triggered rant out of the way. I don't know if my video is good. Is my video coming in with my teeth, Wizard?
All right, so that was interesting. I think I'm gonna shut this down for today, guys. I got a couple of things I gotta take care of, so we'll be seeing each other tomorrow, bright and early, here in OTW News, the Grand Rising Show. Today was number 27, so be ready, be early, and be the best that you can be. Be all you can be in the Truth Army. Yeah.
I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. So hard to find, it's the real damn thing. Don't be wasting any time, I got somewhere to be. Always on the grind, yeah, you know me. Hold the crown will be mine, you can call me king. A matter of time for you all love me. Find me at my prime, right where I wanna be. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. Put my money where my mouth is, I'ma get it now, kid. Heard around town, this sound is astounding. Feel my heart pounding, bass is surrounding. Think I finally found it, so I'm gonna mount it. Like an ex-girlfriend, I'ma get it back. Make a couple racks as I make a couple tracks. Stay on the attack as I'm writing every rap. In a snapback, black dog is coke in his jack. Man, I feel good, dog, I feel good. Woke up a little richer, also with a little wood. If I could teach this shit, man, really wish I could. So listen up closely, I'll give you a push. I raise hell every time my lyrics pop up. I take shots at the haters with a sawed off. Girl, you better keep me up or I'll nod off. One shot, all I got, I will not stop. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. So hard to find, it's the real damn thing. Don't be wasting any time, I got somewhere to be. Always on the grind, yeah, you know me. Hold the crown will be mine, you can call me king. A matter of time for you all love me. Find me at my prime, right where I wanna be. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. Yeah, it's not enough, man, I want more. I keep on doing business, open every single door. I wanna be the richest, so you see me up on Forbes. I can do this through my music, that's how I even the score. I don't take it slow, man, I want it bad. Every single day, I'll be carving out a path. Like a girl with a tat on her back, all black. I'ma take her right back to my pad where it's at. I don't ever slack off, so you better back off. I'm about to blast off faster than NASA. Everybody stand up, put your fucking hands up. That's the demand up. Welcome to the brand, bruh. No, I'm not cautious, I take risks. And no, you can't stop this, I'm too slick. She knows that she wants it, so come quick, baby, know that I'm on it. I don't quit. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. So hard to find, it's the real damn thing. Don't be wasting any time, I got somewhere to be. Always on the grind, yeah, you know me. Hold the crown will be mine, you can call me king. A matter of time for you all love me. Find me at my prime, right where I wanna be. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. I got this, I'm in it. I'm hella filthy, so I got this, I'm winning. I'm not a quitter, so I'm not fucking quitting. Just try to stop me and you'll drop dead missing. I'm on my way to the top now, listen. I ain't never gonna stop, too driven. I ain't never getting lost, got vision. I'ma make this shit hot, ignition. Yeah, y'all give me facts, not fiction. Then you know I fucking listen, cause I'm on a fucking mission. Man, you got to be driven, cause this world is unforgiving. You're the only one that's winning, or the only one that's quitting. So get up and stay committed, don't be asking for permission. Hit the gas after ignition and start acting like you're winning. Make your own damn decisions, don't let others make you victims. Have a thought and have a vision, don't get caught up in the millions. Yeah, I'ma make this shit hot. Oh, I'ma light the shit up. Yeah, I'ma make this shit hot. Oh, I'ma light the shit up. Light the shit up. Let's go. Yeah, I said I got this, I'm on it. Give me 5 years and I got what I wanted. I'ma go ahead and finish all that I started. I'ma go ahead and get it all uncharted. I can make this place go off like a rocket. I can give a fuck if you hate it or you love it. I don't do this shit cause I think that you want it. I just do this shit cause I know that I want it. I could give a fuck if I die today. If I'ma go out, it's my fucking way. At least I'll go out with some pride to my name. With the fight that I play, that's my fucking way, ho. Y'all can sit back and think you heard the best of me. I can guarantee that you haven't seen the rest of me. I can guarantee that this shit's gonna be my destiny. And I will never sleep till I make it, then I'll rest in peace. Yeah, I'ma make this shit hot. Oh, I'ma light the shit up. Yeah, I'ma make this shit hot. Oh, I'ma light the shit up.